We here. The interrogation room, the return. One of the most infamous. E Bokk. Come on, bro. This is my intro.
My bad.
One of the one of the most infamous, I guess, style of interviewing on my platform. Only the strongest survive in here. This could.
Make up the giggles.
Only the strong survive in here. A lot of people has came here and faltered. We have a man who is in the interrogation room is undefeated, which is E Bokk, and we have somebody new who's been the supporter of the platform going on 4 years, who's been calling and expressing his concerns on this platform. We have Breadman, Straight Lives Matter. Gentlemen, we're gonna have a fair interrogation room, a fair debate. I need you guys to listen to me and listen to me only. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm not here to school anybody. I'm not here to control the narrative. What I'm here to do is get order, and I'll be reading the comments on Patreon and getting some and feeding it to you guys, some questions, and we will open the phone lines an hour or 45 minutes in, because I want this to be an hour. So 45 minutes in, it's 8 o'clock now. 8:45 we'll open the phone lines, and then 9 o'clock we'll wrap it up. And if it goes longer, it goes longer. Do you have any questions for me, Brad, since you came from, have any questions for me?
No, everything's been fairly well set out and made plain and simple. I'm ready to go.
E Bokk, you have any questions?
Not really.
Okay.
Wait, I have one question.
Yes.
How did we get here?
Well, I gotta sign up. E Bokk, hold on, E Bokk. Hold on. So, if you didn't sign up, let's get it. Welcome to the interrogation room. So, this is the story behind the story. Oh, Instagram. You thought you was gonna stay Instagram? Sorry, Instagram. I had to exit it. So, how did we get here? This is what we want to find out. But all in all, let me do I introduced him, but Breadman, like I said, is a guy who's been supporting the platform for a long time. His theory on this platform was that he felt that we didn't show enough black people love. As far as when he meant black, he meant African Americans. This is my introduction to Breadman. We found it on YouTube, a couple of episodes, and he has stuck to his guns for the past couple of years. So we salute him for that. And E Bokk started here behind the scenes. He just hit me up about an ad of me wanting help, and he came there and I asked him to get on camera, something that he didn't want to do. And I asked him and I begged him, and he got on camera, and we're here. I don't know how this issue started between these two gentlemen, but we're gonna get down to the bottom of this today. We have Don't Panic in the background in the building. We got Smooth and JR. Don't Panic is not allowed to interrupt unless called upon, and let's get it. So, who would like to go first? How does this work? Are we doing a coin toss, or somebody want to go first?
This New York, we can go battle rap rules. So when another nigga show up in another nigga state in another nigga face, how does it usually go? Look, I mean, you've been in battle rap, so you tell me how this goes.
I mean, we can do a coin toss.
Okay.
Or you can, E Bokk, would you mind him going first? E Bokk, how do you feel?
I'll go. So, to me, it's like, yeah, as Breadman stated, he's a battle rap fan, right? So there are elements to his character, and I do call it a character because when someone talks about the props, yeah, so a battle rap fan, right? So I don't take him seriously because I know it's a character, right? Mm. Like, you're familiar with New Jersey Twerk and his rap cadence, strapped in. Mm-hmm. Does it sound familiar? Mm-hmm. When someone talks like this and they're just trying to do some battle rap shit. So I noticed he would do characters when he's talking about like serious subjects. Mm-hmm. And that's not my cup of tea. So I can't take a man seriously who plays around with serious subjects. Yeah, so for that reason, I'm not a fan of his content, and apparently, I guess he's taking issue with that. You know what I mean?
So the reason that we're here is not because of my southern dialect. That's not what we're here, Queens Flip. Excuse my voice. I'm a strong, straight black man, and I can't help it. This is just the energy that I bring, and if it intimidates certain people or offends certain people, I can't help that, and I will not shake or falter. The reason that we're here, in fact, is because you're a super hater. You chose to hate on me for no apparent reason after I let you make it. Now, I'm going to keep that way for later, but the pure essence of us being here today is because you made a decision as a so-called black man to hate and try to drag another black comedian. Point blank, period. And now if you contend this, we can show this, we can roll tape, we can show the receipts, wherever you want to go with this.
Yeah, show your receipts.
I don't need to show the receipts unless you're saying this is the case or not.
I'd prefer that you show all the
So
receipts
Queens Flip,
have,
do you recall
so I don't have to.
setting up this this whole battle or this interrogation room? Do you recall the initial reason why I told you that you could not trust him, correct?
Yes.
And the reason that I said that is because of his pure hate for me and others who were trying to do what I was doing, correct?
Okay. Can you explain?
You did ask him an opinion about me, correct?
Yes, I did.
And he did give you his opinion about me, correct?
Yes, he did.
And it was filled with pure hate and slander, correct? It was negative, needless to say, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I have the receipts. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes.
So that's how we got here. You see, a lot of people tend to think in its Instagram world, you know, what you say on Instagram stays on Instagram, right? Mm-hmm. But you have like 1 in like 30 million. 1 in like 30 million, that would be me, right? Who are really out here working and striving to do live entertainment, you know how we doing right now. So when you hate on a person, I'm the type of nigga that's gonna run you down and I'm gonna make you feel as 10 times as uncomfortable, however you made me feel. See, I didn't like what you said. I didn't like it. You can laugh. I didn't like it. And I can explain why, but I took offense to it. Now, you can laugh, but I take the craft that I do, which we know that you don't do this craft. I take the craft as a stand-up comedian seriously. And the fact that you broke one of the golden rules, I took immediate offense. Now, that's just in the comedian world. But as a black man, I fight against anything that I feel is injustice. That's my life here in America. I've been doing that before comedy, and I'm going to keep doing that after comedy. And I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it during comedy. But you seem to have an issue with that. We're going to get to that later as well. But the reason we're here is that he's a super hater. Point blank, period.
Okay. So, do you care to share what the golden rule is, or that's later? You said
I'll share that later.
Okay.
I'll share that
so,
later.
From what I remember, you said it's negative. To me, I look at it as a person giving me his sound advice, an advice that I asked for, an advice that he doesn't volunteer. I have to be fair, but I do ask for this advice, and he gave his opinion on you. And if you would like to regurgitate that for this man, if you don't mind, of what you told me when I asked you, because we had plenty of conversations about a lot of people, and I asked your opinion.
Yeah.
Even though you offer, I don't want to give you my opinion. I asked it because I use your opinion in certain ways to move forward with certain things, and if I don't, sometimes, a lot of the times, it goes back into my face. But do you remember the opinion that you said about Breadman? Do you remember when I asked you about him, what you think about him, or whatever, however the conversation?
Yeah,
developed?
I mean, I don't understand how accurately describing a situation can be viewed as hate. So when Flip initially asked me about you, he was like, yo, this guy's bugging out. I was like, yeah, we know him as a bug out. He's the nigga who did blase blah back then. And Flip was like, oh, yeah. And that was the first time and the end of my assessment. Of
Can you be more specific about what you could constitute as a bug out when you look at a black man like myself?
Can you keep? We have lines.
Oh, my bad.
Just keep your
When you're assessing a behavior of a black man like myself, because I understand you say weirdo, you throw a lot of these
so I didn't use
racial
the word
connotations
bug
out, but I'm just curious as to what is your behavioral
you don't
assessment
have to ask a question
that sets you off.
for
We're
me to
listening.
answer it. You have to be quiet to listen, right? So I didn't use the word bug out when I spoke to Flip. I just said that's the dude who was trying to amass like a following to go against you. So you already know him for having that weird behavior. Maybe I'll probably use the word
If
weird.
you did use weird, yes.
Weird behavior, so yeah, so you already know what it is.
I'm still confused when you
And
say
that's how
fall
vague
back.
I was in my description of you to Flip, which is one of the reasons why he's asked me this question so many times consistently. So he's asked me this when Leah Nicole had their thing. You asked me what I thought of Breadman again.
Yes, of course.
Then you asked me on live what I thought of Breadman again. And every single time he asked me, I guess he asked for more detail, and that's when I go into more detail.
Would you mind? And I don't know if there's an issue for you. I definitely want to respect. Would you mind explaining? Because I remember, but I'd rather it come from your mouth. As far as how you viewed him as when he initially called up. When you did that, would you mind explaining that? You know, when he called up, because I didn't remember. I didn't know that was Breadman. I didn't know you, and that's why shout out to you for being on your job.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was the same person until you put me on.
But and I'm still confused as to what he's assessing as bug out and weirdo behavior. If it could be a little bit more detailed, it still sounds vague.
So, when I was talking to Flip, as it relates to Flip, I was just talking about the simple fact that you were trying to amass negative support against Flip to take him down as someone who watched the show consistently. So it's like, how can you be a fan of something that you're actively trying to destroy? I've always found that weird. Like, you know, like the whole Raddies and all those people like that who consistently find themselves or seek out a man that they don't like. That I call weird behavior. So I identified you as having not liked Flip by the conversations you were having with him, but you would consistently call in. So that's in relation to Flip. But Flip is asking me about my own personal interaction with you that would even make me remember you. And I found you to be, as a host on the callers, a unique caller in that you were try to speak very long, much in the same way you do here. We're like, you know, long-winded is the word I would use. You know, it's very just prolix. Just,
What do you mean here? Like today? Right now?
yeah, like you just asked me a question 3 times while I was trying to answer.
Wow,
Weird
Gary.
shit. So that's what I call like you talk more, you use more words to say something than you need, right?
Wow.
So I found that you would like, and it almost came off to me like you were trying to get more time on the phone. So I identified you specifically. That's why you stood out. And the whole fake New Jersey twerk shit with your voice, with the whole cadence. Yeah. So that was personally.
My voice again. Is it my turn? Because I don't want to. You said something about me talking over you. We've only been here like 5 minutes, and you've been talking most of the time. But I don't want to overtalk you or make you feel intimidated or anything, Karen. Do you have any? You have everything out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna come back to you.
Please keep your hand on the side of the table, please.
I'm gonna come back to you. Could you clarify exactly what amassing a group of people to go against Flip like Ratty means? Because I never heard Ratty call in and speak about or ask Queen Flip why he doesn't have foundational Black Americans or African Americans on the show like myself. That doesn't sound like trying to amass a group of people to go against Flip. That just sounds like a person who was following the show, a fan of the work, intrigued in the work, respected the work, wanted to be a part of the work, and had questions about the work. So I'm gonna go back to you. How do you turn me speaking up for myself and as a black man, how do you turn that into me trying to amass other people to go against Flip?
Because it's a criticism, you know, saying that he doesn't have people who are black on the show. And it's an inaccurate criticism because he did have people who were black on the show, you know, like your AKA presences and people like that and stuff. So you're trying to say this and you would call consistently saying the same thing. So if you're trying to relay a message, the first time you say it, you're trying to relay a message. If you say something 7, 8, 9 times, then you're not trying to relay information. You're trying to pester, bother, be weird.
I would say this. I do remember that we found the receipts of Breadman calling on the callers a lot of times. In the beginning stages as well. He would call and he would state to me, I remember me getting upset one time because I was lost of what he was saying, and then he called a couple of times, about 4 or 5 times on that topic. So I do remember that. We do have some of the footage on the callers. He was expressing, and you can express yourself if you don't mind deviating.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna bring it all together, sir. You see, there are. I'm gonna go straight to it, and I'll make it all make sense before the end of the interrogation. When you see what's sitting across from me is what I have coined to be the African jellyfish. Allow me to explain. Would you like to go, sir? I don't want to.
I don't know who nicknames other men, but go ahead.
The Mamba was fire. the Mamba was fire. You know, Kobe Bryant, the Mamba, that nigga was fire, wasn't he?
The Mamba
was
fire. Hey,
hey, yo, Kobe, R.I.P. Hey, yo, you see? Straight lives matter. We're going to get to this, but the African jellyfish, you can talk because I know. Go ahead. I know what it is.
Can you describe what the African jellyfish means?
I don't want to talk over him, so I just, you know.
Can you please describe? I would love to know the definition
Absolutely.
of African jellyfish. I'm intrigued. Please.
Oh my God. Yeah, feel free, Brad. Get into whatever jellyfish-like behaviors you need to. Jellyfish. Go ahead.
Can I talk now, E Bokk?
Why would you need me to repeat myself? I can say it once.
I'm confused. You're saying that I keep talking over you, so I want to give you the courtesy. That's all I'm doing. Are we good?
So listen the first time I speak. That
I
would
didn't
be
hear
courteous.
you. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. I wanted to make sure.
See, listening would be courteous.
I know. Is it okay?
I already said yes.
Thank you.
That'll
So
be
an
the third
African
time I said
jellyfish
that.
showing. You're not going to be mad if I raise my voice. You won't. If
As long as you don't
if I go to New Jersey twerk on you, you ain't gonna get mad. You know, a black man is right across from you, and I may go up, I may go down, but I am a black man. I'm gonna be who I want to be. I just don't want you to be offended, so I'm gonna give you the time to keep talking and interrupting, so I can do me. Go ahead, sir.
As long as you keep your fluids to yourself, it's all good. I just don't want to be spit on. So if you can yell without spitting, that's cool.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I stay okay.
All right, you look a little nervous. Anything over here? Anybody over here?
Me.
You're over here?
Yeah.
Or you're looking at yourself over here?
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's awesome.
That's what I do when you talk.
No, that's awesome. That's what's up. You look at yourself over there.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I just asked to please.
Straight lives matter. I'm still trying to get to the jellyfish. He running from the jellyfish.
Brett, I just asked to please. You can yell. You can get up. Just back up. And I don't want your hands to. No. I'm just saying I don't want your hands because personal space is important. Now, if we crossing a line of personal space, so if you're gonna yell and jump, of course you can do whatever you want and talk loud, but just don't want your hand to go close to him, and vice versa. I don't want your hand to go over to him. Please respect each other's space. But go ahead, Brett. Go ahead. Explain.
I'm just still trying to get to the African jellyfish.
You pull the mic closer.
I'm just trying to just wait for the floor because E Bokk seems like he's a little perturbed.
Brad, answer the question. Come on, Brad. We're wasting time.
So what I'm sitting across from is known to the American states as an African jellyfish. You see, where you will have people amongst your community that will claim to be amongst you, meaning they will claim to be black. They will wake up on Monday and say that they are black, right? They will come over your home and ask you for a cup of sugar. They'll ask you to watch their baby. Everything is cool. But when you get to talking about reparations, when you get to talking about certain things as an African American, their true colors come out. As a black man in America, pursuing comedy, trying to work with Queen's Flip, I ran into an African jellyfish and I was stung. And I have multiple receipts. That's a fact.
Can you explain to the people what? Because I remember, and I don't want to use other people's story, because that's the problem. I don't want us to use other people's story. But before I explain other people's story and see if it could relate to you, can you explain how you were stung by this said fish?
Okay, well, I was gonna save this for the end. No. I have receipts and I'll show these later. But sure. when we get straight down to the cracks and premise, and I can understand why you would want to run from this, but 3.5 years ago, I believe, when you so-called hired this man, this worker, I'm a boss. I showed up, with myself, working for myself. But when you hired this worker be here. I followed your instructions as far as if you have ambitions on coming down to the studio, contact E Bokk. This is my price. Do these, blah, 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 those, right?
Yes.
So, this is the type of nigga I am. I followed your instructions and I hit this man, and to get straight down to it, he was fucking with your business. You see, you can feel however you want to about me, and I'm glad we started it. Your only issue with me is that I raise questions about people like myself trying to come up here. So you're showing and you're exposing yourself of having problems with people like myself. I'm not causing division. I'm just speaking to the division that people like yourself cause, and that's what you up here doing, and I'm going to expose you. You see, you didn't pass that message along to Queen's Flip. You tried to play fake gatekeeper, and that's the nasty part about this. But the beautiful part about it is I didn't let you stop me. I kept banging. I kept producing all my content that you've been hating on all this fucking time that you act like you don't know about. But you hate on every fucking detail. That's what I kept doing, and guess what? I found myself up here. I made my own way up here. I don't let nobody stop me from what the fuck I want to do. That's why me and you got a motherfucking problem. And then you backdoored after that, nigga. I let you make it. I didn't come up here on, I'm going to show you what you did. With Leah versus Nicole, I didn't come up here, yo, Flip, I'm finally up here. Yo, it's crazy because this nigga right here, I haven't spoke about this until the interrogation room. It was nasty. It was nasty. And I came in here, I greeted you. I shook your hand. I gave you pizza, but I know you fucking remember because I've been watching you hating on me, nigga, for 3 years for your own personal reasons. But you're a producer up here. You don't know whether you want to be in front of or behind the fucking camera, nigga. You're compromised. You're compromised. And so what happened was I swam through your hate, nigga. I swam past your hate. Yo, whoa. I'm going to sit that right there. I see something, and I'm going to let that sit right there. I see something, and I'm going to let that sit right there. But what I'm saying is, you shouldn't have did that, my G. You should have passed the message on like you were supposed to. Instead, you heard me calling in, and you never told that man, yo, the nigga is trying to come up here. The nigga said he got the money. The nigga trying to do business. You continue to hate because of my opinions as a American black man. Point blank, period.
I have a timer on. Okay, E Bokk, you could. No, I do. I'm doing people. Yeah. Do you clear to? Because I remember now what happened, but do you care to? Do you remember as far as?
Of course, I don't remember this nigga. All I remember is his calls, the phone calls. I remember hanging up on him a bunch.
Okay, so you don't remember him asking you to pay the $250 to come up here?
No, I don't.
I wonder how many other 250 wops you done fucked off. That's the real question.
Well, I have to be honest. He, from my best knowledge, he tells me everyone that wants to come up here. So let me just tell you the truth of how we do business up here so you can have some clarity.
Wait. Let me make a statement. He watched the show consistently. He doesn't need to talk to me to go to Patreon.
You're right. I made it. I don't need to talk to you for shit, nigga. I'm here.
You never
And
did.
I was here with Leah versus Nicole. I follow what he said to do.
Not
And
only
apparently,
now you don't.
weren't doing your job, so you're not relevant no more. You
never
couldn't keep
needed
up.
me.
So, Flip, I don't know why you gave that information out, but apparently, he didn't want nothing to do with it as far as when it had to do with me. I'm just speaking my story. I don't know what was going on with everybody else.
That's why
I know what
I don't get
know what was put
callers.
out there, and I'm not the only one. That's the sad part. I'm not the only one. There seems to be a pattern, E Bokk.
So you're repeating yourself. I hear you. So I just don't understand people who consistently watch the callers, and much different than because President had an excuse. He was saying that he only looked at your Instagram. Anyone who watches the callers got all of the information, and they can avail themselves of it. So, like, there's no one who watched the callers consistently that can say they didn't know where to reach people at. Like, Patreon, your Instagram. Like, there's a show where you can literally call in where you're there, sitting there, and they can call. And he's talking about needing me as a middleman.
Flip, I don't think you
That's
should. I don't
weird.
think you should speak on him anymore, and I don't think you should give those instructions that you gave out to the public. Your producer saying to contact him. What's the other dude that you got? What's his name now?
Give him some more.
What's his
business
name?
advice.
Basco. What's his name? How you say his name? Bassy. He does an amazing job, right? You feel me? So I just know at that point in time, that was the instruction that you gave the public to contact this man. So now it's weird. I don't know what this whole.
Let me talk. It was him and Space Ghost at
There
the
we
time.
go.
It was
There we
both
go.
of them.
There we go.
But I have to be honest with you. The honest truth is the reason why I asked for these opinions is because I am the one that makes the decision. So he would tell me, and people do complain. He would tell me, well, this person hit you up and did this and stuff like that. And I remember he did advise that you should. He did remind me that there was a $250 Patreon pledge. He reminded me that, like, there was this. So if anybody wants to really go up there, why don't they pledge through there? But a lot of the people, from what I remember, and I'm going to be clear, because I forgot that there was that pledge there. A lot of the people wanted to, in E Bokk's opinion, and others, let's leave E Bokk out of this, in others' opinion, have a conversation. And a lot of my staff thought that was weird. If you want to come up here, why don't you follow the rules? Why try to bait in a conversation? So when E Bokk puts me on to a person and say, well, Flip, this person wants to play 250, and I ask his opinion, that you can say, I would give you this, his opinion may sort of sway me not to go that forward. I can say that. When I said, so what do you think about this person? Oh, this person is this person. Then he came up and he told me one time, well, Flip, there's a $250 thing there. All they got to do is pay the $250. And he asked me, and I went, and nobody paid the $250 on Patreon.
Nah, stop right there, Flip. I just want to put this out. So,
Sure. At the time,
Karen showed up asking,
Could anybody tell me why are we here? Why are we here? Why are we here?
so, number one, we just established, nigga, you ain't even fucking know me and you open your mouth to fucking hate on me. I don't know you either, and I don't give a fuck about you. But if you get in my fucking way of what I'm trying to do in my motherfucking life, I will run you over trying to get to it, nigga. Thus, the interrogation room. You feel me? That's where you fucked up, fellow comedian. You hated on me, nigga, and you ain't even fucking know me. Then after that, exactly. Then after that, allow me to run the receipt. Then after that, I'll let you make it, nigga, because I found my way up here anyways. I didn't need you, nigga. And then, when I came up here, what did you do? You doubled down. Allow me to roll tape.
You lost your mushrooms, bro. You could have stopped. You should have stopped, bro. Because I need you to read the room, Brad. You got to read the room, nigga.
This is what I call maturity and respect. When you respect a person's house, and then the amount of respect that you have for a person in their craft.
And niggas keep defending you. You get so... come on, my nigga.
Before activation, he wasn't doing anything. I'm just throwing it out there.
You talking about earlier.
He's right, yeah.
E-Bokk, turn him on this nigga, please. I can't wait.
I get it, though, but you can't. If somebody see him on the sideline, Kobe, you trash. He like, word.
You added to my arsenal. You gave me more receipts, E Bokk. It was funny though, but damn, let's go. I want to know your professional opinion. Because if anybody can speak on this, E Bokk, you know what I'm saying?
That's on you, but he's a habitual line. He's a habitual line. He's a habitual line for doing work.
Then you double down on the hate, nigga. So you got a consistent and a determined fucking disposition to stop what I'm doing. So we're here because you're not gonna fucking stop me. You understand what I'm saying? I know your MO. You feel me? And you can pull that shit with everybody else, but I don't play that gatekeeper shit, my G. I'ma keep it funky. You feel me? Because this ain't your motherfucking house when it come down to it. I ain't gotta respect nobody but the person who owns the fucking house. You clean up here. You see? And you wanna play this fucking role because you feel like you're this fake ass gatekeeper, right? Where you can shun motherfuckers, where you can get this nigga opinion, now I'm tapping in. And you can fucking maybe make a person career or path go this way or that way. It's nasty what you doing, especially when you put into play that you're judging my fucking opinions and my beliefs, my G. That's fucked up, personally, respectfully. That's fucked up. So I let you make it the first time when I never met you. All I did was fucking hit you to contact this man. You ignored it. You played me. Not only did you ignore it and you played me, you put fucking hate on top of it, nigga. You put salt for no reason. Oh, you didn't say that's the nigga that's trying to contact you, Flip, to do business. You said, that's the crazy nigga, boom, boom, this, and I let you make it. Nigga, I found my own way up here. Then when I got up here, nigga, I fed you 2 slices of pizza. Nigga, facts.
2.
I fed your greasy ass, nigga. I fed your greasy ass 2 greasy pieces of pizza, nigga.
I ate 1 slice.
Facts, nigga, when I made my own way up here, nigga. I couldn't even walk away before you open up the fucking box and start chomping the shit down. Facts, nigga. Then when we get in the fucking room, the receipts show, you still on my neck for some reason and I don't even know you. I don't even fuck with you. What's the fucking problem? That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for, because I don't appreciate that. When a nigga fuck with me like that.
Did you hear the receipt?
When a nigga fuck with me like that, guess what I do? When a nigga fuck with me like that, when a nigga fuck with me like that, guess what I do?
Why are you
When a
repeating
nigga fuck with me like that, guess what I do?
I don't care what you
I
do.
turn up, nigga, 10 times more. I fuck with you 1,000 times more. How I feel, though? How does it feel? That's what I want to know.
Were you listening to the receipt
Are you listening to me? How does it feel?
You specifically asked me for my professional opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I think of.
So when you say a habitual line stepper, show us receipts, because I just show receipts. So I'm gonna sit this here, and since you know me so well to be an habitual line stepper, since we all know what habitual means, I'm gonna wait for you because I got a deck more receipts, nigga. You need to show me at least 3 times where you're fucking slandering my fucking name, saying I'm coming in here, fucking up the studio, being a habitual line stepper, and doing whatever professional bullshit you talking about, because if you can't prove it, you need to apologize. You're out of line. Okay. It sounded funny because Eddie Murphy said it. It's not your fucking joke, dummy. So it's not your joke, nigga. It's Charlie Murphy joke, first of all. It's Charlie Murphy joke, first of all. And if you can't show me receipts right now of me stepping over the line again and again and again in this man's house.
And you hold your own, man, the milkman is one of those people, right?
Are we in the studio?
One of those people.
Are we in the studio?
Listen, no.
I'll wait.
I know what I'm about to say. I know what I'm saying.
You just lost me there. You just lost me.
No. Nobody, you can't deny this. You can't deny this. Just listen.
Don't say that man name in my live chat. Don't say that man name in my live chat. If that's your opinion, keep that shit to yourself.
Put it like this. Anybody like yourself, right? Anybody like Shammy, anybody like Bubbles, anybody like any other anybody that's really doing any smidget of their own thing, right? If you got like 1,000 followers, or you got like a couple of thousand followers, you might not think listen. You might not think that's nothing, right? You might.
I'm winning any motherfucking way. I can't lose.
He didn't draw. No, don't do that. Brad, the mic is hot. People need to hear.
My bad. I'm trying to wait.
Man, watch out, man.
My bad.
Watch out, man. I just put my seatbelt on just in case.
Actually, let me just get to the
habitual line stepper.
Hold on. No. Don't do that. Don't do that,
When you
Brad.
want to change your brand, but you getting the same energy, nigga, I wish I was right there. Nigga, so I could throw water on you. I wish you would call me up there so I could sit in your studio and tell me to tell you to suck my dick, nigga. Just like you did everybody else, nigga. Solo Dolo, nigga. You, J.O., King's Face, all them niggas. Yeah, it's like that, bro. I'm that type of nigga. Bro. I'm really that type of nigga.
You that type of nigga. You that type of nigga who's gonna sit in the studio and tell niggas to suck your dick and throw water on them. Mm-hmm. I would call that step in the line.
Okay. How was it step in the line?
You were speaking.
I'm entitled to say what the fuck I want to say. I could tell you a myriad of shit. Would you consider that step in the line?
You asked me a question.
Who are you?
You asked me a question.
Okay.
I answered it. So there's you.
Mm-hmm. Are you Queen Slip?
Negative.
Are you Queen Slip?
You creating.
Are you Queen Slip? Are you Queen Slip? Now watch this.
I'm trying to answer your question. I'm trying to answer your question.
I'm just trying to make sure. Yo, hey, this is my second time here, right? So we're going to go back to you. Are you Queen Slip?
So you don't want to answer to your question.
Are you Queen Slip?
So that's one instance. You said you wanted 3, and you're talking over me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can I talk?
Let's keep going.
So that's one instance. I want to be there to tell him to suck my dick and throw water on everybody, and I'm rough and tough and rumble. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's one, right? There's, I don't think that you have foundational black people up there.
Whoa!
And people shouldn't support. I don't think people should support you.
That's racist, sir.
Because there's no black people up there.
That's racist, sir.
That's 2.
That's racist, sir.
You said that. Stop.
That's
You're
2.
being racist, sir.
No, you said that. Stop.
He's being racist.
So you said that.
I feel that way.
Stop.
I still feel that way.
Okay, but you said it, and he's giving the receipt.
There's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that?
That's your opinion. Relax.
What's wrong with that, though? That sounds racist.
You're interrupting his receipts.
After I answer the question, you can have a response.
I just want to make sure.
Fair? Okay, I'm just answering your question.
Can you repeat the receipts from the?
So me speaking up as a foundational black man is stepping over the line. I'm stepping over the line by being born in America.
Yeah, bro. He was quiet when you had the receipts. Let's respect. We acknowledge we're gonna respect.
I was quiet for the question, but he can't be quiet for the answer. Ain't that strange? So suck my dicks to everybody. I'll fuck everybody up. I'm rough and tough and rumble, tough as Dundada. Line stepped. Hey, nobody should be watching this shit. Y'all don't even have black people up there like that.
Never said that.
That's a line step.
Never said that.
And 3 is even a more personal line for me. It's these phone calls. This nigga keeps calling up here trying to tell me he's a comedian.
Ooh.
And I say, fuck out of here, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. But he keeps trying to. So in 2019, if you tell a nigga trying to talk to you about comedy to get the fuck out your face with all that comedy talk, and then in 2021 he's still trying to talk to you about comedy, I call that stepping over the fucking line.
Okay. Let me know you're ready.
Let's remember.
So that's 3.
Let me add something.
Answer your question.
Let me add something.
Habitual line step.
Let me add a 4th. I did block him.
Stay unbiased, Flip.
I did. No. I have to be honest because I'm gonna be honest on your side too. I'm gonna say something. I did block him on YouTube when he donated to me, and he told me he wouldn't patronize me. That's the respect I gained from him. Yes.
And I didn't even add all the other stuff about the.
That's respectful. That's respectful.
Remember the Nika stuff about talking about someone's sexual practices.
Yes, he did.
I mean, getting into someone's family life, like you habitual line stepper.
You did.
So you're talking about when I interviewed Nika and cleared his name, the work that I did.
You talking about the first time, Trav?
The first time. What are you talking about? I got the receipts right here.
There's only one time.
No.
There's only one time.
Not the interview.
I knew y'all was gonna do this. There's only one time. It's cool.
Hold on. Write your notes down, nigga. Slow down. You and Maine the Milkman both did the same thing at the same time. You remember it. Nope. Then I spoke to you about it, and you cleaned it up by interviewing her and having her clear the name. But remember beforehand, you were on that, and you apologized to me as a man and said, Flip, I understand you did clean it up, but initially when it came out, you hopped on that wagon, and then you were one of the first to back off. I would give you that. Also, let me go on your side. E Bokk, there has been more than one person, like Breadman, who complained on you. Are you aware of this?
Absolutely.
I have. Hold on. Wait. There has been more than one person that had similar complaints as Breadman that I spoke to you about. We even had a conversation about that have these complaints, and I asked you, E Bokk, these people are accusing you of not answering them timely. They accuse you of not delivering messages to me, and they have a problem. I asked you this, and it was a couple of complaints. You can admit that we had these conversations, yes?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you said that a lot of these people, you had a reason for it. I looked at it different at one point. I said, "E-Bokk, come on, these people, a couple of people are saying the same thing. It's kind of look like you're at fault." I said that to you, and then you gave me a reason as far as people. You're not gonna. Can you clear that up as far as?
I'm still waiting on rebuttal, but
Sure, you can rebuttal. I just want to, because I don't want it to be unbiased. It's just,
I got you.
There is some agreement to what you said. Can you clear up why some people, when the people complain, what was your response to me when I told you these people keep complaining, E-Bokk? That people,
is that I have proof.
Were they line steppers as well?
I have proof. Well, one of them was.
So everybody's a line stepper,
but
yes?
No, just
you're passing judgment on everybody.
Just
that
you
wants
and
to
one
do
other
business.
person.
There's more than two, but go ahead.
There's more than two of what?
Just answer this question, my G. We're listening.
Yeah. So there's only two line steppers in my.
He said all the people that complained about you. He didn't say two. It's not just two people, so don't try to create a fake narrative.
He know how much complained about
it's
him.
not just
he
two.
He said of the people who are. You asked me a question about of the people who have complained.
Look, can you ask a question? Can you re-ask him again? He's confused. He forgot already.
As habitual line steppers.
Can you ask? He didn't ask you that. He didn't ask you that.
You asked me that.
Can you ask him the question again, Flip? He's forgetting.
What was your response to the people?
Yeah,
not the two.
My response to the normal people was just like, it was just bullshit, straight bullshit.
Why?
Like, because I answered every DM.
What do you mean? What do you mean by bullshit?
Not founded in fact.
What do you mean when somebody says I want to come on the show? What are you saying? I have money and I want to come on the show. What do you mean not founded on fact?
People complaints about E-Bokk, but he stated that they were not serious about themselves because he had the proof that he has responded to them.
I have proof for everything.
So allow me. I have proof as well. Let's go to comedy. Let's go to comedy. That was interesting.
Are you changing the subject now?
So you don't want to rebuttal anymore?
You talked about comedy, my G. You said number 3. You said comedy, didn't you?
Okay, sure.
Did he not speak of comedy?
Yes, he did.
Is it okay if I rebuttal what you said?
Of course you can. Yes, sir.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yeah, hell yeah.
E-Bokk, I want to ask you a question.
Is every receipt you have going to require an 8-minute setup?
You've been talking for 8 minutes.
Because I keep getting interrupted.
You want to go some more?
No, I just asking if every setup, every receipt.
So I'm going to talk now, Karen.
I'm putting 5-minute timer.
I'm going to talk now, Karen. I'm going to talk now, Karen. So you just lied to the people again, and you said that this nigga been talking to me about comedy for 3 years. When I showed you, and I have the receipts right here, number 1, you don't do comedy, so I have no reason to talk to you about comedy. I exposed you on it, I'm going to show the receipts. But the main thing is, the only time that I spoke with you was the one time when I tried to contact Flip to come on the show. I took that very personal. I've never had a personal conversation with you in person, on the phone, in a DM. I challenge you to show receipts, so can you please just reconfirm like what we're talking about?
All right. It'll take me a while to pull it up. Oh, wait, nah.
No. Show the people me talking to you about stand-up comedy.
It's private.
No. What I'll do is I'll go to you want me to go to the receipts? Because I send everybody to Black People's Podcast, and you got a problem with that. You don't like when I talk about justice issues as a black person in America. But I'm trying to get to the stand-up comedy. I found that to be an egregious lie.
Yeah. So
when did we have a conversation about comedy, and how did it go?
On the phone.
I've never talked to you on the phone, sir. Okay. How?
Okay. So we have to agree to disagree.
Dog, you sound like a female, bro. I've never talked to you on the phone. I don't have your number.
So I might sound.
So if I talked to you on the phone, how did I? You're making no sense.
A man would never sound like a female to me because I'm not attracted
to men.
How
did you talk to me on the phone, bro? You sound nuts. I don't have your number. You don't have my number. Show me my number right now.
If you'd like an answer to
Show me my number right now. What's my number? Give me any one of my numbers.
If you'd like an answer to your initial question.
Give me any one of my numbers right now.
So that's another question.
Question, please.
So he called into the callers. That's how we spoke about comedy.
Oh, that's a lie. He runs the callers. I never talked to you about comedy, my G. That's a lie.
Okay. You can believe
You want to go into detail? You want to quote? Because I have receipts about what you said about comedy.
The quote is, I want to chop it up about comedy, and me as the host on the caller show said, fuck that shit. I don't want to talk about that. And then you proceeded to still talk about that. But you started speaking.
I know what your problem is.
Oh, yeah, okay, now you remember.
I know what your problem is.
Now I remember.
Here's his problem. Exhibit B. I can understand why a nigga would get tight if a comedian start talking about comedy to another so-called comedian. Let me go to Exhibit B. I was kind of lost where he was going with it, but let me go to Exhibit B.
But you said you never spoke to me about comedy on the phone.
I'm always talking about comedy.
Now he goes from having never talked to me about comedy on the phone to...
No, you lied to the people and said that I was talking to you behind the scenes. That's how you made it seem.
He didn't say behind the scenes. That's good, man. He didn't say behind the scenes.
But that's how I took it. That's how I took it.
And I'm not responsible for... See, that's why you gotta listen.
Everywhere I call, I'm talking about comedy, though. You need to watch. Everywhere I call, I'm working. Everywhere I call, I'm working.
So then why would
everywhere I go, I'm talking about comedy. I'm trying to do comedy, my G. Everywhere. I never stop. I never take a day off. But you.
Just a second ago, you were so sure that it never happened.
Let's listen to you.
A second ago, that never happened. You're a liar.
It is not my fault.
You in the Mecca and you fucking.
Ain't this some shit?
I love you, my G.
You don't think you're funny. You don't think you're funny.
I'm mad at your work.
You used to post your comedy and you don't anymore.
Oh, that's another time he spoke to me about comedy.
You don't anymore. You used to post your comedy and you don't anymore.
It's all good.
Is it?
Because I know he needs more time.
You're not funny. Attempt to be.
And you're scared.
And it's not my fault.
You in the Mecca and you fucking with real niggas who out here making moves and you won't even get off your fat ass and take your ass down to the comedy club and wait your fat ass in line.
Oh my God.
Don't talk down on that. You man come up and tell the truth. You're next to Queen's Flip and you don't go on stage. You're lazy. You're the epitome of a hater. You're lazy. Why your work got taken down? Why your work got taken down, B? I'm looking at your page.
Because I'm not a comedian.
We're confused.
Why would I have comedy if I'm not a comedian? Why would I have comedy if I'm not a comedian?
You're a liar. You said you get paid to do your comedy.
So I'm confused because you keep making these grandiose jokes and all these chuckles and shit like you're some grandiose hierarchy here in New York, like you're the god of comedy and you have free reign to judge any striving, struggling comedian like myself. I just want to know what gives you the right to, first of all, lie to the people like that, and then after that, judge me for my work.
So the first thing that would give me the right is you specifically asked for my opinion, as in the first receipt that you played. The second thing that gives me a right is it's just an opinion. Everybody has a right to an opinion.
About comedy. Why
do you want to hear answers to these questions?
Why did you lie about doing comedy? That's what I asked you. Why did you lie to Flip Nation and the people about doing stand-up comedy? Let's get to it.
I didn't lie to Flip Nation. I lied to you.
It was 1,000 people watching.
I lied.
You played that storyline for 3 years.
I lied because
you don't do stand-up comedy. You don't get paid for it.
Allow him to respond.
You don't get paid for comedy.
Allow him to respond.
Something I identified about you is that not only you, but the people who support you are just like you. So it's like, when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to niggas
it's not about comedy
like
no
you.
More.
So
take your time.
I don't want people who I feel are infatuated with me to think I do comedy. So I lie to people with whom I get that feeling from.
So you're not
I lie to you, and through you,
you're not a comedian.
I get to lie to everybody who thinks like you.
You're not nice like me then.
So I want.
You're not
I'm trying to answer your question,
and I'm answering yours. You're not as good as comedian.
Let him finish. You ask him a question.
You answer a question.
You lie.
Because I don't want your patronage. I don't want you to be a fan of mine. I don't want anything from you. So I wish to God that you didn't even know I was a comedian.
Pay attention, y'all. You said people
that's
like me.
That's why I would lie to you.
And you said people like me, right?
People like you.
Thank you.
Yeah, people who would.
I got him.
Receipts of me on their phone.
Straight Lives Matter. ADOS. Foundation of Blacks America. I told you it wouldn't be long, my nigga. People like me. Tell them how I'm ghetto. Tell them how I'm ghetto. Tell them how you hate how I blah blah New Jersey twerk. Now it's all coming out. Come on, people like me. Keep talking. You don't want us to patronize you, yes?
So far, every receipt at every point,
I don't know if you're lying or not.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Comedy, then you don't do comedy. Me personally, I wouldn't give a fuck. You don't want my money? I wouldn't give a fuck. You don't want my support? I wouldn't give a fuck. But you're lying to the people, and you're also judging my people because I know who you're talking about when you say people like you.
Yes.
Yes, and we're here for the
Allow
interrogation.
Allow him to answer so we get some clarity. Who is people like him?
People who want to use me as a comedic stepping stone. People who are lazy and don't want to do the work. This applies to men, women, young people, straight people, gay people. Like there's a bunch of people who used to call up and try to like, oh, I should be up there. Those type of people who aren't going to make the effort to go up there. They just want to be up there without doing any of the fucking work. And you're not going to use me to take a shortcut.
Here we go right here.
Shortcut ass niggas.
So here we
That's what I think of when I say
Can I
you.
rebuttal? You're getting loud, sir, and I don't want to get too aggressive.
You allowed to.
You're getting very tense.
No, you allowed to.
It sounds like you're getting tight, boy.
You allowed to. You allowed.
Okay, so what up?
Hold on.
My bad.
Are you finished? Are you finished your rebuttal?
I mean, there's no rebuttal here because he's still trying to break down the points.
He's louder. Ooh.
He asked me to bring up 3 examples. I brought up 3 examples. He can't. He's not debating that.
He's louder.
I don't like his comedy, and I have a good reason not to. Yeah, and of course I would lie to a Negro who has videos and photos of me on his phone. That's like I don't want nothing to do with you.
Let me know which one.
And I'll lie to make that happen. I don't want nothing to do with you.
You said people like me.
Yes.
Don't forget that. Thank you.
Yes.
He just explained what he meant by people like you. Are you taking that as
I know what he mean. They know what he mean too. But what I want to say is, I know exactly what you mean. But what I want to say is, this is a fucking murder, bro. This is a fucking slaughter.
So far it is.
My nigga, I don't give a fuck if you do comedy or not.
You care a lot.
But here's the thing. I'm doing better in your field than you are, and that's why you tight. That's why you decided to jump on Instagram all of a sudden. Oh, I got a new phone. I had an iPhone 6 the whole time. Now I'm on Instagram all day. Yeah, we know what it is, nigga, because what happened is you saw me coming in your own fucking backyard getting busy, nigga. You lazy. You got flip titty in your mouth. You got the key to the city, nigga, and you sit up here instead of going to work, instead of going out there to these fucking clubs and doing your fucking job and doing the real stand-up comedy, doing the work that you supposed to fucking do, instead of spending your time judging me, you up here sucking off flip titty, judging everybody that come through the motherfucking door, trying to lie to people, talking about you get paid to do comedy out here, looking down on people who do open mics. That's your truth. That's your truth. You're the lazy one. You're the lazy one, and it's a waste, man. Respectfully, you're a waste, man. You're a waste, man.
Do you care to respond, E Bokk, to these allegations presented?
I got way more followers than you. I get paid for comedy.
Brad.
I've traveled the United States and did comedy.
Breadman.
I don't know how many followers you have.
And we don't know shit about you. We know how many followers you got. How many? 1,000.
I know you know.
1,000, nigga. I'm 6,000 up on you, homie.
You're infatuated.
I'm 6,000 up on you, homie.
Know what I do.
You don't do comedy, bro. Facts.
In
you
my
don't do
experience,
comedy. You don't do comedy, bro.
I don't have to tag Breadman in a post.
You lied about doing comedy.
Because he's going to watch my page
lazy.
anyways.
You're lazy. You
so
don't
if I
work.
put his name in something, he's going to see
Why do you look down on working comedians?
That's how infatuated
What's wrong with a working comedian? What's wrong with coming in your city and working and being starving and really getting it in?
I can answer that question if you'd like to hear.
I'm listening.
That's a good question.
So the problem with someone who does a paid open mic is that's a person who's
I don't do paid open mics. I don't do paid open mics.
No, let them respond, please.
Basically.
The people are watching. Let them respond.
The problem with a nigga who does a paid open mic is that he's lazy. See, if you just did a simple fucking Google search, you could find just as many free open mics.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
This is just applies to people who do comedy in white venues.
That's a fact.
Because black establishments primarily are shows. You can get today. You can get on a show with a national headliner, someone who's been on BET, Comic View, whatever, as an opening act for free. But they call it is the sacrificial lamb. They put up someone who's never really done comedy like that before, because even if you bomb, they're gonna roast the shit out of you.
So what I'm doing.
So niggas who try to pay to do mics are just fucking lazy, weirdos.
Right, you're yelling, and nobody in here pays to do open mics but you, because you do comedy in New York. So if anybody is paid to do an open mic, it's you, sir. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roll more tape, and I'm gonna go to my Instagram page. Anybody that's watching,
Or they don't do black comedy.
He's gonna talk about black comedy, but they talk
Do
about.
you do black comedy, sir?
I do the most diverse city ever. I do the most diverse comedy ever.
Hold on, Brad.
What you mean? So
Brad, hold on, Brad. Wait.
Tap shoes.
I don't understand. I'm listening. I'm gonna go to the receipts.
Brad, why did
I got
you
receipts.
Brad?
I got receipts. So what I'm gonna pull up is
Brad, wait, Brad, listen.
I can wait all day.
Listen, Trail.
I can wait all day.
Do you do black comedy?
I do black and white. I do comedy, but what I'm saying is I do diverse. I do black and white. So when I go to Houston, okay. Let me walk you through it because he don't know how to do it. So when I go home to Houston, you understand what I'm saying? When I fall in H-Town, I'm gonna go to motherfucking Carol's first because that's the black club. Salute to H-Town. You're gonna go to Carol's first. That's gonna give you that hood vibe because they gonna get you ready. They don't fuck around, nigga. If your shit ain't hitting, they're gonna be drinking, they're gonna be talking, they're gonna be doing whatever fucking else, but listening to you. That's Carrington's, a classic fucking club in Houston. Now after I finish that motherfucker around 9:30 or 10, because I go right in. I ain't gotta put my name on the list. I'm gonna knock that bitch out, right? Then I'm gonna call my nigga that's called the Secret Group. That's the white venue in Houston, another well-known spot. Salute to all my people at the Secret Group. What up, H-Town? Then I'm gonna fall in that bitch, you feel me? And then I'm gonna do the open mic there. So I like to try to hit each venue to try to keep me, you know what I'm saying, honest and down the middle, because I don't like to try to get boxed in. I'm trying to cover the whole shebang and be the total full comedian, so I don't judge one or the other. I find the challenge being able to go in one arena and bust the fucking room open and then go right around the corner to a whole nother fucking audience and fall in that motherfucker and bust that bitch open too. You don't want to talk about this shit, my G, because this really what I do.
I have a question.
This really what I do, my nigga. I can tell you don't want to talk about it, nigga.
I have a question. Is it okay? Because you stated something just now. If I can repeat, you said that you said that you labeled the black comedy in Houston that if your jokes are not funny, they'll be drinking and talking over your jokes.
Yes.
You said that. So does that sort of deter, not you, but deter comedians from going there and going straight to the white ones where they may listen more? It's a serious question.
I know.
Does it sort of deter? Have you seen? So let me ask you: does it deter black comedians from going to black?
He must only do white comedy. You only do white comedy, huh? You only go to white rooms.
Sorry, let me talk to him. Does it deter? And I'm gonna ask you honestly, because does it deter you? Not you. I mean, black people from going to the black venues because of how people will respond to them.
I can't speak for why lame niggas do the lame nigga shit they do. I just know that I see what I see. There are some people who can do both. There are some people who try to do one or the other. To each their own, man.
Would you answer which one you do? Would you answer? You can't answer.
I think we all know.
I always, and let me just say this: King Face had, rest in peace. He had asked you that as well. A lot of people, Space Ghost says, hold on, Space Ghost, let me just throw some names and you have the same answer. Would you care for today to share exactly what you do, or still?
Hell no.
So still no. Okay.
Hey, we all know. We all know. Okay. We all know the answer to that. The fact that he don't want to answer. The fact that he don't want to answer, bro. I know dudes like this. I know comedians like this. We call them coons, the token boy. You understand what I'm saying? So he only want to go to a room. He only want to go to a room where he can be the only black dude. And when you come in that motherfucker, he the first nigga over there with them racist ass cracker talking dumb shit. Guess what I do? I walk in the motherfucking room and I still blow the motherfucking room up, my nigga. You can't stop me. You can't stop me on a bad day. Now let's get back to the paid open mics. The fact is, nigga, I'm from Houston. That's also a mecca of comedy. And there's not one fucking place. That's why I started comedy. There's not one place. I'm still talking. There's not one place in Houston where you have to pay to do an open mic. And in all actuality, the customary ways of paying to do an open mic is in your home city where you stayed and where you started doing comedy. So if you want to go ahead and lie again, if anybody paid to do a fucking open mic before in the room, is you, my G. But I'm gonna go back to the original question. Paid open mic or not? I'm not even talking about that shit.
Doing
what
one or
makes
two
you so
paid open
angry?
mics
What makes
is
you
different than doing
What makes you
exclusively
so
paid open mics.
angry about
So if
working
someone-
comedians?
If someone fixes their mouth to say that they do exclusively paid open mics,
I'm not
paints
saying
them in
none of
my
that.
mind
I haven't
as a
said
specific
either.
kind of
You
individual.
are the specialty on that. This is your city. This is where they do that at. I don't know nothing about that. That's your bag. I'm just asking you why you think you too good to work. You attack me for working for free. I got it right here. I work for free. I'm here for free, nigga. I'm a starving comedian. I'll bite your fucking face off, nigga, to get to where I'm fucking going. Why do you look so down on the grind, my G?
I don't look down on the grind. I look down on you. That's different.
Okay.
I don't respect you
But why don't you respect him as a fellow comedian?
because you're trying to take shortcuts.
What's the shortcuts? Doing
Trying to
comedy?
use me for
I
a
do more
shortcut.
comedy than you. I do more comedy than you. That's a fact,
Based
nigga.
off of what? Based off of what? What you
Based off my Instagram page. Go to Brad Daily 832 right now, nigga. I did paid shows. I put people on. I've paid people. Fuck the open mics. Salute to H-Town. I don't know what this nigga talking about.
So let me ask you a
I'm
question.
getting busy,
Let me-
nigga,
let me
and
ask
you
a question.
tight. And you tight. That's a fact.
I need to ask a question. The moderator talking. So you stated yourself before that he's in the Mecca of New York. So and the comedy shows is open. There's a lot of them. So why would you think in your mind that you do more comedy than him? Based off of what though?
Off of the receipts.
Okay,
He
you just said
doesn't
it.
do
You just-
comedy.
Well, he does do comedy.
He doesn't.
Okay, and you doing that based off because he told you that being sarcastic.
No, he just said on here, and then he said, a lot of the people, we don't know what you do, my G. We have nothing. It's not just me.
Yes.
Nobody knows. So all the people like me and more
You don't
black
know
people.
what I do.
He said people like
That's
me. You remember?
exactly how I
You
like it.
remember? Awesome.
Do you
Awesome. But I would never lie about what I do, my nigga.
Do you think
Ever. I ain't got nothing to hide.
I'm nothing
I ain't got nothing to hide.
Bro, hold on.
I'm nothing like
do
you.
you. Think
Yeah, I
that-
know.
Do you think
You in the closet or
hold on.
something. What you hiding?
Oh.
What's your secret?
Don't talk this.
What's your secret? What are you hiding? Why would you not want anybody to come see you do stand-up comedy?
Because niggas try to do shit like this.
Like what?
Interrogation rooms where they
So
have
you talking
receipts
about
and
his? You
photos.
talking about his work now?
No, I'm not talking. No, he gets
That's
paid.
my live. That's my
No.
the receipts I showed.
You
was
didn't get
my
paid for
live.
that. You didn't get paid
So
for that.
again, you're
See, what
talking
you
down
do
on
and what
not
he does,
getting paid. I'm working.
two different things.
I'm working. What's wrong? I'm asking you. Why do you look down on that?
Do you think it's a disrespect to the?
Yo, hold on.
No,
Oh, I got him.
no.
Watch this.
Do you think it's a disrespect to the comedic world?
Boss
that
to
you-
boss,
hold on,
watch this.
Stop. Excuse me. Do you think it's a disrespect to the comedic world that you don't claim, not like you would sort of like push it aside because you are outside and
He don't
you
get
do
paid
these
for
things, but
comedy.
do you feel like it's like an insult or you don't feel that way or it's to discretion, to each his own?
Who would I be insulting? Of
Like-
course not.
like-
I don't feel it's an insult. I don't feel it's an insult.
Not saying you're like to people or to him, it feels like you're not proud to be a comedian.
And that's exactly what I would like someone like him to think. Like,
Got it.
I'm not a comedian. I'm not proud to be a comedian. Whatever you need to feel
Okay.
to stop being so infatuated.
Okay,
with
well,
it.
you said you don't respect me. I don't have any ill will towards you.
No, I don't-
finally
no.
got it. No.
I don't You
looked at me-
comedically.
You looked
I
at
don't
me.
know you. I don't know you. I can't.
So
I
you're
can't have-
changing your words?
I can't have
What
it.
is it?
Why don't you respect the
You
comedian?
changing your
Stop.
words, bro. Which one is
hold
it?
Hold on. Why don't you respect the comedically? What did you see that
Shortcuts.
You've never seen me do
shortcuts.
stand up.
But you never saw him. I have to agree. You never saw
What
him
the
do a
fuck are you
stand-up.
talking about?
You never watched the stand up though, Bob.
That's pure super hate. You know that, right?
Bob, you have to. Bob.
Do you try to be funny online, Breadman?
I'm funny right now. I'm tearing your ass up.
Is
Niggas
that a yes
laughing like
or
a
no?
motherfucker.
Do you try to be
That's not
funny
stand-up
online?
comedy, sir. That's not what I do. And you don't do stand-up comedy.
So is that a yes or no?
I do stand-up comedy.
Do you try to be funny online?
I do stand-up comedy. Do you? I go on stage.
So we're back to not answering.
Okay, so
questions.
what I want to say to you, and I'm gonna look at you in your face and say this, because you keep doing this and it disgusts me. This is for business owners. This is for people who got a dream. This is for people who got a goal, right? E Bokk, you're a worker, and I'm a boss. You complaining too fucking much about not getting paid for work, my nigga. I'm a boss, and I'm working towards creating work, my nigga. Get your mind right. Don't let that go over your head. I create the work, my nigga. He creates the work, my nigga. You're a worker. Get your fucking mind right, nigga. Let's talk about it.
I never heard him complain about getting paid.
He just did it, Flip. He's downing me and saying that I'm here at your show and I'm not getting paid.
No.
I got receipts. Let me play it again. You want to play it again?
You don't get paid to talk about my hair.
I haven't said anything about your hair. Not yet. If you lit it down, I'm going to go crazy, though.
Hey, yo. Come on, man. Shit.
You getting like real quiet. Are you running out of energy or you need some you need a break? You want to re-up?
I'm just trying to help you get to your receipts.
Well,
just
I'm
get
about
to
to
the
zero
receipts.
in. I'm about to zero in on your mouth now because you got a herpes right here. Yo, your shit look real crazy. It's gonna get worse and worse from here. And I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna give you
bumps.
It look like you got a dried up
The
one
right side
here.
of your lip
You got a
is
dried
bigger
up
than
one.
the left side of your lip.
You have a scab here.
That's a fact.
You have a scab here, and it's sticking out. It's protruding.
No, it's not.
You had an outbreak. You had an outbreak, my G. I'm just saying. That's real talk. But let me tell you what's gonna happen here.
The right side of your lip is bigger than the left side of your lip.
Yeah, my woman love them. But let me tell you what's gonna happen though. Let me tell you what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna tell your ass up, right?
Hey, yo.
And what's gonna happen is I'm gonna show everybody that you can't be deterred by these fake ass gatekeepers. So you came up here and you doing this off of the basis that you thought I wasn't gonna get busy on you because of Flip. You thought that I was gonna take it light on you because of Flip. You feel me? I'm gonna bang on you and we're gonna shake hands at the end and it's gonna be all good. But you're gonna show the people that you're gonna be so tight, you're gonna say, Flip, I don't want him up here no more. Flip, he shouldn't be on the show. Flip, he acted too crazy. Flip. Yo.
Use a lip looker.
Okay.
It is what it is.
I'm just trying to help you out, my G. Shit look crazy. That shit look crazy. I ain't even got to your teeth yet. I'm older than you, nigga. And your teeth, nigga, look like 20 years older than mine.
Do you have
That's receipts.
More receipts on
Look
your
at the
phone?
camera. Look at the camera.
Do you have more receipts on your
Look
phone?
at the camera, nigga. That's all facts. Matter of fact, walk to the camera right now and show them your fucking lip, nigga. Now it's finna get nasty. Now it's finna get nasty. Since you ain't want to show no motherfucking respect, since you want to act stupid or why we fucking here, you flip-flopping, you hating, then you want to act like, yo, I don't feel no good. I know how you feel about me. Now you know how I feel about you. But the difference is you getting this work because you fucked with me. I hate bullies, nigga. This what I did all my life. This what I do all my life. You hit the mic, bro. You looking crazy. This what I do.
So you feel bullied.
Dead air, dead air, dead air. Flip, you need me to keep talking because we can't have too much dead air on the mic.
Yeah, I'm just trying to move on to the next receipt because I feel like what he's trying to do is run down the clock with all this extra shit so that he can just.
So you ready to go?
Most of what Breadman does is filler.
You ready to go?
Okay.
So he may have like 2 points, but he'll just try to speak very long-windedly.
Okay.
So he can drag him out, so that you don't get a chance to say what you would like to say. Just
take your time.
Get
please.
to your receipts.
Please take your time.
Do you have more receipts?
Take your time. Say what you need.
Exactly. He has more receipts, but he wants to wait to play them. Just play your receipts.
Dang, you look tight, bro.
Hey, yo.
Your forehead is beating up. You're sweating and shit.
Who brought you up?
E Bokk.
Wait, how did I bring
He
you
didn't
up?
bring you up.
He said specifically, verbatim, I quote, I don't like you or people that support you and that are like you. That's a direct shot at people like me, True, who be on Breadman Live with this whole SLM thing.
True doesn't take shortcuts. He's not like him.
So if he
I'm
gonna
kicking
open
your
the
ass in
door,
comedy.
Are you a shortcut taker?
No, I'm gonna go on the
that's
stand.
what I was talking
I'm gonna
about.
go on the stage taker.
I was very specific.
I'm gonna go on the stage taker.
He was very specific.
Because I'm
I'm
sure
gonna go on the stage
I'm sure
taker.
Breadman has supporters who
Yo,
don't take
I'm
shortcuts.
gonna go on the stage taker. Guess what, Flip? I left Providence this morning at fucking 7 a.m. this morning, my nigga. That wasn't no shortcut. I got here about 10:15. That wasn't
you
no
gonna
shortcut.
respond to?
Let's go.
No, right there. You don't even get up.
Can't fuck with me, my G.
I peeped it, Flip.
I'm not trying to fuck.
I
Here's
know.
the
I know what
issue.
you're gonna do after this suit.
Hold on, Brett. Watch this. Respectfully, that's some snake shit. I'll tell you why. He said he has a problem. People like him that pay to do comedy. Hold on. You as a proprietor of your own business charges $250 or whatever it is for people to come up here and expound on their content. Meaning, snake shit, he hates on people like you, right, Flip, that allows people to pay their way to come on a platform large enough so that way people, masses, can hear their content. So when I say snake shit, Flip, he's hating on you because you making bread or for charging people to come up and expound on their content. Okay. So when there's snakes in the grass, you got to mow the lawn, kinfolk.
Got it.
So my response to that would be there's a difference between people who pay to do comedy, once or twice, and people who pay exclusively.
Multiple people complained about
you. New York. That would be your city.
Hold on, Brett. You're Flip.
That's how you started.
Flip. He's telling on himself, Flip.
Doing too much.
Okay, go ahead.
That's how you started, E Bokk.
I'll let it breathe.
You started comedy in New York, right? You started comedy here? You started doing comedy here, or you don't want to talk about it?
I don't do comedy.
You don't have to talk about it. It's cool. You don't have to
He
talk about
doesn't
it.
do comedy.
Hey, I'm hungry. Anybody looking for a stand-up comedian? I don't take shortcuts. I'm a grinder. I'm not hiding nothing. I've lived my life on the line, nigga. I'm one of them type of niggas. You feel me? I'm out here getting it. I don't know what this nigga doing. He's sleeping. He's sleep at the wheel, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. That's lazy.
Some people said, "Tell don't panic to be quiet."
That's lazy.
Respectfully, don't panic. Come on, man. But I
He's trying to save him.
Yeah, I don't know. So you don't respect him as a comedian. He said he's fine with that. He doesn't care. He said you're not a comedian. What is the next subject that we need to move on to?
Well, the next subject we need to move on to is...
Because I want to get to the phone calls.
The next subject that we need to move on to, again, is his gatekeeper's ways and how long this is gonna stand. Because you got a lot of people, again, it seems like he looks down on people like myself, and we have no secret who I said I am. So it's a lot of people like myself, men and women, who are willing to sacrifice to do what they need to do, and he looks down on that. And he's in a very, very key position to where it's not only detrimental to these people, but it's detrimental to your business, Flip. That's why I say he can't be trusted. He doesn't have the business acumen to be unbiased because he's put himself in a compromising position. Allow me to expound. I've been watching, and he doesn't know whether he wants to be in front of the camera or behind the camera. And every time somebody comes in here and starts to make segue or headway, he jumps his fat ass out in the fucking freeway and says, oh, I want to do an interrogation room. I want to do this. He always ends up on the opposing end of the motherfucker that's coming in here and getting busy. When meanwhile, nigga, before that person came, you was in here grab-assing. You ain't want to do shit. You was behind the camera. So it's fucked up that you're in the producer's role, a very important role, which can make or break people coming up here trying to get in the fucking door. And whenever the fuck you wake up, you can see this motherfucker doing their thing, and because, they doing better than I would have did, now I want to come from behind the camera. Now I want to hate on this person or put them down. Nigga, sit your fat ass behind the camera, nigga. You ain't want to do it, nigga. Go look at your fucking page, nigga. Your shit been dormant. Now, all of a sudden, you want to jump out the fucking window because you see other niggas is getting it on. Do your stand-up comedy. Leave us alone. You should be behind the camera. But you going to run the equipment and hate on motherfuckers like it don't make sense. What are we doing here? It's, frankly, disgusting. And I don't think it should fly.
You care to respond to that?
We're supposed to move on from comedy. You're still talking about comedy. I mean, it is what it is.
I'm talking about the studio,
I'd say in regard to the studio, Breadman, what is my job here? I'm asking.
I just told you. You need to tell us because you're in front of the mic, but you're behind the camera. So I'm saying you're in a compromising position because
my job
you want to be a star, but you're supposed to be doing technical work. And you hate Your hate and your lust for wanting to be a star is compromising your fucking work, nigga. You shouldn't be up here battling me. You should be behind the fucking camera.
What is my
real
job
talk
behind the camera?
You should tell us. We don't know no more. We don't know. Nobody knows. I do comedy. I don't do comedy. I work the camera. I don't work the camera. I'm a star. You don't know. You should tell us. You should tell us.
How could you possibly criticize something you have zero information?
Because you told the people I want to work behind the camera. You keep lying to Flip Nation. You told the people I do stand-up comedy and I want to stay and work behind the camera. You just told us here. I don't want nobody to know what I do.
I don't want you to know what I do.
People like me and people like me.
Okay, let's get to the point. Why does it matter what he does in the studio? Let's get to the point. Why does it
basically?
Why does it matter? What's the point you're trying to make as far as the studio? His studio work.
As I said, he's in a compromising position because he wants to be in front of and behind the camera, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's like if you have a basketball team, right? Okay. And you're supposed to be a coach or you're supposed to be an assistant coach. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. But every time, goddamn, it's time to play a game, you got your ass out there trying to do the warm-up drills. You got your ass out there trying to get in the fucking game. You can't check in, nigga. You're not a fucking player. You're not a fucking player. But every time you see a nigga, I don't know if you busted your knee, you know what? I know what it is. You're not used to competition. That's what it is. Ain't you from Midland, Texas? Yeah, I got the receipts. Ain't you from Midland, Texas? Homegrown shit, nigga. This nigga 350 pounds, damn near 400 pounds. Ain't touched the goddamn football field. Don't know what real work is. That's why you look down on me. Don't know what real pain is. Don't know what real challenges are. So he's afraid of niggas like me. He don't know what competition is. I understand, my G. I understand, but I thrive off of shit like this. Okay. I thrive off the hate, my nigga.
You got any response to this?
He still hasn't said what I do, so I don't understand how he can have an opinion about something.
Oh, Karen, Leah, come on, Leah.
It's weird.
This is getting bad, Leah.
It's weird.
I know. This is getting real bad, Leah.
And the fact that he, like, I don't make a decision. You opened this up by saying that you made me get on camera. I can't make those choices. This isn't my platform. This isn't my business. If a man tells me to sit down, like, you think I would talk to you in my personal life?
So you saying Flip made you sit down?
If Flip didn't ask me to be here, I would never talk to you.
Did he make you do it?
You know that, right?
Did he make you do it? I had a choice. I'm pretty sure you had one too.
No, you had a desire.
Yes.
That's different.
Yes, I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Damn sure you are.
Yes. So again, did he make you do this? So it sounds like you don't have humility again. He never played ball before. He don't know nothing about humility. He won't answer.
Do you want to answer that question?
It involves humility. He won't do it.
Wait, what was this question?
He said, "Did I make you do this?"
Absolutely not.
He can't be humble. You don't know shit about character, my G. You don't have none.
You literally asked me, "Hey, do me this favor."
It's a fact.
So why did you just try to sell to the people that you had to do this? Nobody forcing you to be here.
For me being here is a favor for Flip.
Who
for
gives
you
a
being
fuck?
Here, it's an opportunity for you.
So what? You've been here for 4 years and you ain't did shit.
Do you see the difference?
Yes, nigga. I'm passing your ass up, nigga. This shit is crazy. I see a crazy difference. I'm moving at an exponential rate, nigga. Lightning speed, nigga. Run my numbers. Yes, I get it.
He wasn't trying to be. He wasn't trying to be popular or be on the camera though. So I don't understand.
So why you worried about me then? Why you taking shortcuts? You're doing this. You're beating me to the punch. You're passing me up. I'm not. I don't respect people who move like that. What the fuck are you talking about? What's the hate about?
I don't think he said that, but he did say
this nigga a hater, man. He's a super hater.
He did give me his personal opinion about you, and that was his personal opinion.
Yeah, he got mine.
You may not like his personal opinion, and a lot of people don't like his personal opinion. What? That's why the personal opinion is supposed to be secret. But how I move is that I expound and I regurgitate everything publicly. Right. His personal opinion is a private opinion that, in his mind, probably I'm just telling Flip how I feel. It's a private conversation that I bring public. So you gotta really blame me. I'm the one that went public. I'm the one that bring. But listen. I bring it public because I want to know from people that are close to me, how can I move forward? How should I move forward? Because I have a consistent track record of when people disrespect me, I give them chances. So it's like, all right, cool. We got the Lanskys, we got the Shampoos, we got the different people. You, the AKA presence, these different people that disrespect me, and I brought them in. So I ask now, like, yo, bro, what am I missing? He gives me his opinion. Now you can say, like, you know, you may not agree, but also you have to also blame yourself for the track record that allow him to conjure this opinion. Because your track record, what you've done, allowed him to come up with this opinion, and I forgot you was the guy that called in. All I remember with you is that you talked about the Nika shit one time, and then we got past it, and then you were donating to me, and then you said something that I didn't like, and then I blocked you, and then you wrote something in the comments and saying that I would not patronize your work. You went on live, actually, you went live with Maine the Milkman and talked about it, that, yo, this nigga blocked me. I want my money from this fat stinking...
But expound though. I said, if you don't want me to patronize him, I won't patronize, correct?
Hold on, you wanted your $5 back, yes?
I said, send my shit back. You fucking right.
You said, I want my $5.
Run my shit back.
He had the nerve to block me after he don't, and then you said, and that's what made me earn respect, because I remember listening to that, I said, damn, I respect that. I told you about that as well. I said, I kind of respect somebody saying that, you know, I'm not going to, if you don't want me to donate, I like that. You didn't force it. But then it was pointed out to me that you were a person that was finding other ways to come on the platform.
Let me ask you a question, Flip.
Sure.
Have I ever stopped a single person from coming up here?
No.
How am I a gatekeeper? This nigga doesn't know what he's talking about.
But you have gave me opinions, and I have made a decision not to bring them up here.
Which is your own decisions.
Of course. You have not stopped anybody physically. Or is it mentally, should I say?
Yeah. And even on several occasions where I probably would have preferred you didn't bring people up here, you still bring them up here.
Yeah. And another
so
thing,
how am I like he just has these fantasies in his head, and I'm not responsible for one man.
He
fantasizes
my
me
money.
being a gatekeeper.
You fucking up my money.
No, but
you fucking up my money. It's called libel and slander. We've been in here 35, 45 minutes.
We've been in here an hour.
Ain't no table turned over. Ain't no.
Let me ask you a question. When do you take accountability for your behavior, though?
What you mean?
You got to take accountability.
I'm a professional. I'm a consummate professional.
No.
Why are you tagging me in death threats?
Let's talk.
What?
Yeah, why are you tagging me in death threats?
I'm threatening you.
The word death threat is used.
Oh, you talking about when your West African sisters and brothers sent the death threats to me? Yeah, my bad. I thought you would find that interesting.
Wait,
they was really tight, my G.
How are you?
So why you trying to make it seem like I did it? I didn't do it.
How can both of you question his authenticity for this platform when he's pointing out the obvious of a pattern of a man that has been disrespectful numerous times, and he's pointing that out? How can, when you gonna take accountability and say, you know what, I don't like that. If Flip got past it, while you keep bringing it up, I can agree with that part. But you also gotta take accountability that you have caused this wave pattern. You did. You have caused the wave pattern of disrespect, of attacks, of slander. That's something that Breadman did. That's something that you did.
And he's going to try to do it again.
Your name is Queen Slip.
That's my name.
His name is E Bokk. I'm going to say this one more time. Let me make this clear for everybody. Yo.
He has other receipts.
Yo, he going to keep talking. Let me show y'all something. His name is Queen Slip.
Yes.
His name is E Bokk. I'm going to do this one more time.
What does that mean?
His name is Queen Slip. His name is E Bokk.
Third repeat.
I'm here for this nigga right here. This nigga hated on me. Karen. We established it. Now he don't want to claim it? Fine.
No.
That's fine.
But bro, you got to take a credit. I'm just asking about the accountability part, bro. I'm not coming down on you at all. I'm asking about the accountability. I'm trying to show you something, like saying that
an observation is not an opinion. So if I observe you habitually stepping lines, that's not an opinion.
But you're not Queen Slip.
It's just a fact.
You're not Queen Slip.
I didn't remember you.
Your name is E Bokk.
What is that? I don't get that part. Space Ghost would do the same thing. Shampoo did the same thing. Shampoo. These people that came up here would remind me because of my busy schedule of who is who. Right? He just all he did was reiterate the behavior that you produced that was shown. It wasn't like you were a guy. The only person that I can say, like, it wasn't like you was a guy like not even him, but I'll give you an example real quick. Side note: there was a guy named Huss. Huss took Stace on a date to get up here on the platform just to play her up here.
To play her up here?
He played up here. Huss. Yes, he did it. And he went, and one thing I gotta give him credit, he admitted that was my goal. I used Stace to get on Flip's platform because Flip wasn't paying attention. I got up here, so what? He took on the date for meatballs and all that. He got up here, and he violated.
Oh, shit.
That's what Huss did. So, and I say that to say that these patterns, the only person that came up here peacefully, that I disrespected first, I don't fuck with him, but I have to say it, was Maine the Milkman. He called up here, asking about shampoo. Shampoo involved me, and then I disrespected him. He's the only one that came up here clean without saying anything about me, and I started. But you and other people have come aggressively, and my partner, because if you was my partner, I would want you to do the same thing. Whoever's my partner, you'll Flip, man. That's that guy that did it. Now, you're right.
Okay, so let me say this. Let me say this, and this is my main issue. This is my main issue.
Keep it real about
I gotta keep it funky because again, the reason I say you can't trust him because he's not keeping it funky about what he's supposed to be doing. I know what you do. I've been watching you. I go on your lives. You understand what I'm saying?
What am I supposed to be doing?
Man, I'm not.
No, let him talk.
What am I supposed to be doing?
Nigga, let him talk.
You're not supposed to be hating on me, my nigga. I don't fuck with you.
I don't know you.
You're not supposed to be hating on me.
I don't
know you. I don't fuck with you,
if
nigga. I haven't touched you. I haven't touched your mama. I haven't came in your fucking house and put my feet on your fucking couch, nigga. I ain't never fucked up nothing you got going on. I ain't fucked up nothing he got going on. So why the fuck are you giving him a perception that I'm dangerous, that I'm reckless, that I'm a fucking liability, my nigga? This is entertainment. I'm entertaining the people, bro. But when you get behind the scenes and start fucking throwing salt on my name, like I'm a danger to somebody's business, now I gotta see you, because you out of line.
You see me
That's
right
your
now.
problem. And we are hour in. Consummate professional. You see what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about?
So the thing is, like I said,
that's the problem.
You have to, that kind of, your Straight Lives Matter movement, you would ask or have your people want to tell you of anyone who comes on my live or anybody else live that writes in a comment disrespecting Straight Lives Matter, and if they come into your live, you would want your team, whether it's Don't Panic, whether it's True, to put you on and say, yo, Brad, that was that nigga that was on Flip Live disrespecting, and now he's over here doing this. A team is supposed to do that, Brad. A team, he's not wrong.
He wants to come see you, my G.
But he's not wrong, Brad, for reiterating. He's not wrong. If you think about it, he did what he's supposed to do.
Nah, my nigga. No, you have no right to speak on that to say I wouldn't let him up here because he gonna fuck up something. You don't know shit about me, my nigga. You don't know me.
I never thought you
don't fucking know me. And that's the perception you give it off.
He never said that.
Oh, my God.
Play a receipt.
No.
Play a receipt if you have it.
So what is it, some loyalty shit then? You hate entertainment?
Play a receipt.
So you hate entertainment then? So he hates entertainment?
No, you're asking a question.
I'm confused. Is it because of a danger?
Listen. And I'm gonna try to pay attention. Hold on.
I'm confused.
Hold on, chill. Pay attention to what I'm saying to the people. Any nigga that's a part of your team that will put you on to somebody that disrespected you, you accept them. I don't give a fuck who it is. Breadman didn't start off nice. He'll tell you. He didn't start off nice, and he admits it, but he says it's entertainment. Cool. Call a spade a spade.
I'm not nice right now. What's the fucking problem?
No, but you're respectful. You were calling the show and you were doing things that my
my bad. Speaking about ADOS. You know what? I'm sorry about asking this nigga about African Americans like myself. I know you hate us. I know you hate us. I know you say you hate people like us, my G. I'm sorry. No, you know what? I take that back. Respectfully, fuck you, nigga. I'm not changing. Respectfully, fuck you. How about that? How about that? That's my right. That's my birthright. Okay. That's my birthright. And I don't give a fuck if you got an issue with it or not.
Respect.
How about that?
It just took you 3 years to get around to feeling that way.
What you mean? You've been hating on me for about 3 years.
Yeah, because I've been told you.
There is no yeah. There is no well. Fuck you too. I came here to personally say fuck you back.
No, you called me up to.
And I'm saying fuck you again though. So let's say it together. I'll say it 5 more times. Fuck you, E Bokk. Fuck you, E Bokk.
The thing is this.
Fuck you, E Bokk.
Is that.
Fuck you, E Bokk. Fuck you, E Bokk.
He believes in American descendants of slaves, right?
There is no belief. That's my blood, right? Now this dumb nigga he really finna kill himself. He said, I believe in American descendants of slaves. Keep talking, my G. Don't fall back. It's a belief now. It's a belief system.
The only problem is that
That's a problem.
slaves come from Africa, and he has a problem with Africans. And he feels like Africans should separate themselves from the issue of supposed ADOS. Is that correct, Breadman?
Keep talking, bro. You know everything.
I'm asking you a question.
Nope, that's not correct.
Oh, okay.
So what do you believe?
Keep talking, my G. I'm not gonna bail you out. You know everything, so you keep talking.
That's a question.
I don't want to talk over you.
This is the funniest
That's a
shit
question.
I got the receipts.
This is mad funny.
He's back to not answering questions.
He asked
So why you got a problem? Why you think ADOS is a belief system? What's wrong with that? And why are you trying to? What you saying about Africans and ADOS? What are you saying about reparations, Africans and ADOS? Break that down. What are you saying?
You have an issue with Africans.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm educating the people about American descendants of slaves, which you are calling a belief system, and that's incorrect.
How is it incorrect?
You're slandering a whole culture. You're disrespecting,
In
and
what
you're
way is it
ignoring
incorrect?
reparations that are getting made here in America right now by the organization ADOS. So why would you lie on the organization that exists? It's not funny. It's a real
In what
thing.
way is it incorrect?
What do you mean? It's an organization that exists. It's not a belief system.
Okay.
So let me educate y'all something. This is what I find confusing because you don't want to talk about it. Now you want to backtrack, right? So I always find that everybody in our country, in America, right? The Asians, they get their reparations. You get Jewish people, they get their reparations. I'm even gonna pull up something about his people, right? Ain't your people from Africa? Yes? No?
What do you mean, my people?
Where are your parents from, sir? You want me to add?
My parents are from Africa.
Thank you. Okay. So we have this man right here shunning me, dragging me. I guess I don't know, trying to make fun of ADOS, which is American Descendants of Slaves, just people in America trying to get reparations, trying to hold the people here in America responsible for atrocities committed on this land. Right? Right? But people like this, they always got a problem with that. But meanwhile, when you go to his homeland, don't y'all got reparations, my G?
I don't know.
Well, we don't need.
They don't have me and my son Google it today, and Africans do not have reparations.
Okay, so it says right here, the government has paid about 50 million.
Okay.
50 million rand. That ain't a lot. That's 6.45 million dollars interim relief to 16,000 victims in Mobiki. Said final reparations of 30,000 each rand each to individuals of survivors designated by the TRC. That's just one. Let me go to another one. I have no idea, but let me go to another one. Oh, okay.
Just because the word reparation was used, but it has nothing to do with
You bugged out,
slavery. Oh my God.
You got the receipt from
19.
By that definition, then black people have received
I wait for your
reparations.
information. So in 1999.
By that definition, black people have received reparations because
In
they received relief for like Katrina and shit
In
like that. What are you talking about?
1999.
What does relief have to do with slavery? Make the link. Make the link.
646-756-5000.
In 1999, the African World Reparations and Reparation. In 1999, the African World Reparations and Reparation Truth Commission called for the West to pay $777 trillion to Africa within 5 years. In September 2001, the United Nations sponsored the World Conference Against Racism, Racial Discrimination, and Xenophobia, and related intolerance held in Dubai. Stop playing with me, bro. All I'm saying is, stop.
Just because they asked for it doesn't mean they received it.
What?
Are you stupid?
Are you dumb?
Are you stupid?
I'm gonna say it again. So 30 million, 30,000 rand, 30,000 rand, 30,000 rand means nothing. They're not getting reparations. So what I'm trying to say is he has a home where they're getting reparations and they got their own shit going on. Yet he wants to talk to me and laugh at me when we try to get our own reparations here. I'm just trying to ask you, what's your problem? Y'all have reparations going on. What's your problem with me getting mine?
30,000 rand is $2,034 in US.
What's your problem with me getting my reparations? reparations?
Your
30,000
level of
man.
ignorance and how you go about getting it.
So
you don't
because
even
I
know what
want
the fuck they're talking
reparations,
about.
because I want reparations, you call it ignorant?
No, because you don't.
What makes you
even
think you
know.
have a right to my birthright? Why are you even talking to me about it?
So
Why do you feel like I can't talk to you about it?
Because you really have no claim to it. So if you're not contributing to the conversation and you're not helping and you're downing me, you should really shut the fuck up.
So because I'm African, I don't have a claim to it.
What you mean you don't? It's called American Descendants of Slave, my G.
I was born in Texas.
My G, it's called American Descendants of Slaves. Your parents are not American descendants of slaves.
Hello?
Your parents are from Africa, correct?
Yes.
That means you have no fucking, they didn't fucking pick no cotton here. They wasn't brought over here in fucking slavery. They just got over here in fucking last generation. What the fuck are you talking about? You just gonna turn this into whatever the fuck you want to? Why are you trying to disrespect my birthright?
So allow me to respond.
hello.
By your definition.
It's not my definition. It's not my definition.
By your
It's not my
definition,
definition.
then.
It's not my definition.
If Africans and their children aren't any business of what's going on here.
Say that again. I'm
If
lost.
Africans and their children have no business.
I didn't say that. I said I'm talking about reparations.
Yes,
And that's my birthright.
yes, and
you're saying have no business here. I'm talking about reparations.
You're saying me as a descendant of an African.
You have no right to my birthrights as far as reparations.
Absolutely.
So when they bust that check open, it's going to be because of the blood that was shed on this land from my ancestors.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what's the problem with that?
And what you need to realize is that the people you're talking about, a large part of them were African.
Okay.
And they had children who are descendants of those Africans.
American descendants of slaves. What are you fucking dumb? Do you understand the word American slavery here?
Absolutely.
Are you fucking stupid now? Have you lost a fucking noggin? American slavery happened in fucking America, not Africa, nigga.
Yes.
Yes, nigga. Yes, nigga. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Yes. So what I'm trying to tell you is by your definition, saying that Africans and African Americans shouldn't have any part of one another's business.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
let them talk, bro.
You would be making that shit. What are you talking about?
Spitting, bro. Come on, chill.
You would be cutting out hundreds of years of the reparations you're seeking.
I still don't
Because it's
understand
none
what
of
you're
your.
saying.
They weren't American.
I'm talking. Okay, that's why it's called ADOS.
Yeah.
We want to hold the people in America responsible. Yeah.
Let them respond.
How can you hold them responsible for people who you're saying you have nothing to do with?
Because my ancestors.
Do you understand
were here.
that?
Yes, I understand my name. It's called Simpson. I know that's directly. I know my lineage.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I know my
Simpson
lineage.
is not a black.
It's a slack. Exactly.
Okay.
You want to tell your last name? You want to tell your last name?
This is what I'm trying to say about Breadman.
You still losing me, bro. It's called African descendants of slavery, bro. It didn't happen in Africa. It happened here. That's what we're fighting for reparations for.
I heard you.
You can't move it over there. You want to move it over here and move it over there. It's gonna happen here, nigga.
Wait.
Why y'all tight? What you mad for?
I don't give a fuck about ancestors.
He tight.
Let me set that back. I do care about ancestors. Pardon me. I don't give a fuck about what I'm saying.
In the end, Breadman is choosing to define his blackness by a white person's terms.
This nigga talking dumb.
White people,
because
let him explain.
Because they're paying money, they have to differentiate who specifically they're paying money to.
Black people created ADOS.
So they had to discern, you can get money, but you can't, because we can only link it to people who are directly affected by this, right? So he's choosing to define his blackness by white people.
Did you take geography?
Yo, come on.
Come on,
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Stop.
I'm gonna be quiet. Let me fall back.
Yeah, fall back.
Yeah, I mean, like, so, and this is why I say, like, anyone who's on the ADOS shit, it's just about, like you said, it's about the check. If there weren't a check attached to it, just like this shit wasn't popular like 3-4 years ago, this ADOS shit, because these people are trying to, like,
these people.
Yes, ignorant motherfuckers who don't really read much, who bring up receipts that have nothing to do with nothing. Like, you're choosing to define your blackness by a white person's terms.
Can I talk now, Flip?
So, no, you can't talk right yet. So, let me ask you a question. Does his ancestors, because, a lot of people like Simpson or Robinson, or we get our last names from white people, slave masters. And so where do you think he thinks? And I'm gonna ask him next. But do you feel that Breadman feel that his ancestors did not come from Africa?
He would have to if he's going to get reparations. And that's what I mean. Like, if he wants reparations, he has to link himself to Africans. Or else you can't get that bread if you're not willing to acknowledge that these people are the Africans.
That's not factual.
Because these are because they've identified.
Keep going, nigga.
See,
I didn't want them to keep going.
Our U.S. government.
So you got me excited.
Our U.S. government identified.
I'm done. I don't have anything to say. Hey,
identified the individuals for whom. Yeah. Like, that's how they're choosing to discern and come up with a dollar amount and who should get paid. There are ledgers. There's history. There's a whole lineage of facts and research that go behind who were slaves, who wasn't slaves, and that's who they're choosing to pay and determine how much. So to say like you don't care about Africa or Africans and they should mind their business.
Hold on, we have to get to you, and he's not going to interrupt you. We're about to get right to you.
So then you're going to ignore, like, you're going to cut off like about 200 to 300 years of that reparations you're seeking, because that's none of your fucking business if it's Africans.
You don't sound right, but let me know when I can talk, man.
Yeah, you sound. It sounds stupid.
Stop interrupting. Don't speak, bro. He's not doing it. He don't speak, bro. I don't give a fuck who. Don't speak. Don't speak. Don't interrupt. Yeah. Don't speak. Yo, Jr.
Like even the website he would reference,
Jr.
They had to acknowledge Africa.
Let him speak. Bro.
It's his own personal qualm where he's like he has some shit with Africa.
Sit right there. Take a seat right there, real quick. Finish, please.
Yeah, it's his own personal shit where he hates Africans. Because on the ADOS site, like, okay, you have to delineate between who can actually get the money, because not every black person just because you're black can get the money. Mm-hmm. But he takes it a step further in terms of saying that like there's some sort of disconnect beyond just a dollar amount between like Africans and African Americans. He goes into whole hate speech and weirdo shit.
What do you mean disconnect? What? I'm lost. Can you repeat that? No. Can you repeat the last part? The disconnect between dollar amount. What are you talking about?
Repeat the last part.
You lost me.
So the term ADOS.
Just the last part, bro. I know ADOS. Just the last part where you said I talk about the disconnect between Africans and the dollar amount. What are you talking about?
Like the shit you used to call up here and say about your hate for people who you feel aren't ADOS.
I've never said I hated anybody who isn't ADOS. You're making that up.
Okay.
ADOS wasn't even out when I was calling up here, bro. You got caught loud. Let me be quiet.
ADOS wasn't out when he called up here. He's right. ADOS just came recently.
No. ADOS has been around for a while.
Really?
It being attached to reparations is recent.
I did not call up here talking about ADOS. He's lying.
No. And I'm not.
Stop lying, bro. Shut the fuck up and stop lying.
I'm not claiming that you called up talking about reparations.
That's what you just said.
No. What I'm saying is the term ADOS has existed for quite some time.
Can I talk now?
But only when money got attached to it do people want to be ADOS.
All right, let Breadman talk.
These fucking shortcut line stuff.
I'm gonna
go. So a comedian is shortcut, not ADOS shortcut too. Everybody want to take a shortcut. Everybody black.
I have a question for you.
I can't.
You can say something because I'm gonna get up and allow you to finish. Where do you feel that your ancestors came from, Brad? If you don't mind me asking.
I know my ancestors came from Africa, but they were brought here to America in slavery.
I'm saying you a ill nigga now.
It's called American. What you mean? It's called American descendant of slavery. Like, God damn, I don't understand what we're missing
hold on. Nah. You know what?
Nah, y'all. Hey, this is insane.
It is.
Wow. Are y'all for real?
I'm dead ass. Hold on. So
y'all for real?
You're acknowledging that. Okay, because I don't. So that's you're acknowledging.
Are y'all serious?
I'm very serious. You're acknowledging. Wow. You're acknowledging that your ancestors came from Africa, but What? The blood spill. So you're separating yourself from.
I'm not separating myself from nobody.
So is it separate? Are you separating the Adolfs from the Caribbean? I'm confused of the angle.
I'm not, my G.
This
No, he's gonna keep talking.
This
Go
was
ahead,
my
man.
criticism of Breadman. Is that
hate black people, bro?
he's the kind of nigga. He's the kind of nigga who's
Hey,
willing.
I'm still waiting to talk.
He's the kind of nigga who's willing to like. He doesn't stand on anything. His morality.
I'm standing
if
right
he would
here waiting to talk.
If he was like, yo, I want to come up there and say suck my dicks and throw water on people, then come up here and turn into Papa John's and buying people slices. Like that's not that same energy.
Okay.
So he doesn't keep that
So
same
now
energy.
I'm gonna talk over you. You
Like
lied.
nigga want to talk Chi
You
Ali, all
lied.
types
You
of
lied
dumb
and said
shit.
that white
Like,
people created ADOS. Why you lie? Did white people create ADOS? Is that what you saying? So white people created ADOS? Yes? No?
The
That's what
fact
you
that
just
you're a
said.
descendant of someone.
You said white people created ADOS, my nigga. You sound dumb. That was created by my people.
Linked to reparations, yes.
You
they
sound
created
dumb.
that.
White people did not create ADOS. You sound like a fucking doofus.
You're
lying.
Prove me wrong.
Listen.
The founders, Yvette Carnell. Do you disagree? The founder is Tone. These are foundational black Americans. You've just been proved wrong, dummy. So why are you lying to the people because you hate because you just want to be a racist? Like
any organization that is created requires money to do that. Do you know the financial backing of this organization?
You saying it's created by a white person, bro? You just got caught in a lie.
Do you know the financial backing?
Do you? All you know is the hate about it. All you know is the hate about it. So what's the name? Show us the receipts. Where's your receipts?
You have to show me the
You told us they're only going at the money. That's another lie. They're getting land. They're getting education. They're getting health. They're getting all kind of benefits for the foundation of Black America for ADOS. You're lying and creating a racist stereotype.
Show a receipt of me saying
racist. That. You said they only want money. You've been talking about money for the last 5 minutes. You've been talking about money for the last 5 or 10 minutes. That's all you spoke about.
Wanting money and only
so you're
wanting money
correcting
are
yourself.
two different
So you're correcting yourself then.
No.
So you're correcting yourself
I spoke
then.
correctly the first
So you correct
time.
yourself then. So you stand corrected.
You're not listening.
You stand corrected. So you stand corrected.
I never used the word only.
So you
I
stand
never used
corrected.
the word only.
So what is your problem with ADOS?
I have no problem with it.
You said you just threw all kind of hate on the people, bro.
Entitled to reparations?
Of course
American reparations?
You said of course not?
Yeah, of course not.
So what's your fucking problem?
That's what I'm asking him.
Oh, come on, man.
Someone who's used the word dirty African, would you think that they have a positive
you are a dirty
view
African.
of
You're
Africans?
an African jellyfish. You're dirty, bro. You got dirty ways. And we can't ignore that a lot of people go around and act like you, my G. Real talk.
As soon as you finish our answer.
Real talk. Your parents might be the ones that act funny in a restaurant with us. Your parents might be the ones that act funny when they doing our hair and doing their braids. Your parents might be the one where they always got a fucking problem when we go buy the fucking weave. You act just like some of these people. All of the motherfuckers is not like that. Salute to King True. Salute to a lot of the people from the Caribbean and from the Africans that hold it down. Salute to my comedian Kua Gente. But this nigga is a nasty, racist, dirty African, and I can't stand it when they come through acting like that, bro. You should show me for more fucking respect, just like Godfrey told you, but you don't fucking listen, my nigga. You got hate for niggas like me, and I know why.
Breadman using the word dirty African doesn't give a broad brush to every African. It's only specifically to you.
It does after you make broad
Look at my
brushing
finger.
negative statements.
Look at my finger.
To like
ADOS is not a negative statement.
On lives where
ADOS
you're
is not a
talking
negative
about
statement.
African governments and you're saying that this is representative of all Africans. Like when you make general statements
Like what?
That are negative.
Like what?
Like
So are you suggesting
like what?
that all African governments are righteous and legit?
Not at
And
all.
for the people?
In much the same way they're
You act
not
like
all
a Karen. Anytime somebody
corrupt.
disagree with you, you try to play a Karen card. Like he's disrespectful. He's just so terrible. He's so because a nigga disagree with you, bro. That's
Generalizations are generalizations, positive or negative, correct?
You're not making no sense, bro.
So if someone makes negative generalizations,
Remember that
it is
live.
what-
He specifically said Rwanda.
Yeah, and I also
That's not a generalization.
Do you even know what live I'm talking about?
I remember that live.
What live are you referring to?
The live, I remember he specifically pointed out either attacks on you personally, not like his comedian man, whatever his name is, comedian Godfrey.
We're talking about two different
specific
lives.
countries in Africa. There
So-
are some dirty, nasty African corrupted
So
government.
we're talking about two different lines.
So what do you want? What are you trying to say, that y'all not? You don't have any racist people in your community?
I've only seen him.
You trying to say you love us? You trying to say all of y'all fuck with us? You said you hate us. You said today you hate us.
So
You said you hate people like
so
me.
we've seen two different things.
He said he hate people like me.
Are you saying
He's
that he
disparaged.
said the entire continent
He's
is a bunch of dirty Africans?
He's disparaged continental.
You just
Africa.
disparaged all ADOS, nigga. You just disparaged my whole culture. You just disparaged my whole culture. You said we didn't exist. You said we begging the white man.
When he was speaking,
you said you hate all ADOS people. Look at this.
It was a live he did with two females.
This nigga lying.
Where he was
Show
speaking
receipts.
in specific generalizations about Africa.
Quote. Paraphrase. Quote. Quick. Hurry up.
What?
He can't. He can't. This is what they do. This is his only way out, his last ditch effort. Notice, Flip didn't already, the body starts thinking. Flip had to get up and go. This is your last ditch effort. So you want to say that there's none of y'all are racist. Y'all don't be on no fuck shit, right?
E Bokk.
Right?
Hold on, wait.
You're infallible, right? You come over here, everything is good, right? Y'all don't be tripping. You're not a hater.
Flip said here. Flip sat down his very chair and Flip said, E Bokk, he did not call up here talking about ADOS, but you claimed that he did. So unless you bring receipts, Flip suggested that you were lying.
No, I didn't
Breadman
claim
is
that
telling
he
you
did.
That you're lying,
Yes,
and
That's
I never seen no live, and I'm on live a
I did
lot.
it for 3 years.
So come on, E Bokk, you gotta bring receipts because you're making claims that even Flip told you.
This shit is on video. Everybody's gonna be able to play it back. I didn't say that for 3 years he called up about ADOS. I just said ADOS has existed way before Breadman.
Body's thinking, bro.
Like the term, but he's only claiming it now because there's money
Tapper.
attached to it.
You said that Bread called up here.
I never
talking about
said
the
those
shit that he's talking about now, and at that time he was talking about ADOS. And Flip had to come out of his character and says, "No, E Bokk, he never called up here talking about ADOS."
What?
That's what he said about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, then you must have misheard, bro.
No, my nigga, you in La La Land right now.
Hold on,
bro.
how many people's
Real
watching?
talk.
Flip just
bugging
said
out,
he never
my G.
called up here talking about ADOS.
You really bugging
Ever.
out, my G.
You attacking?
He's trying, but it's not.
No, I'm not trying.
You looking crazy,
You just
bro.
claimed that Breadman.
I can't. I'm about to do a Nicole.
About an entire continent.
I'm about to do a Nicole. If you carry on with this, I'm gonna have to do you like Nicole did Leah, because I don't want to bully you, my G. If you're gonna sit here and do this, I might as well get up and just leave you to it, my G. You all over the place.
Let me read the couple. Let me see.
This nigga all over the place.
So what did you like? Let me see. Flip the correct. E Bokk Bread is doing good by himself. Don't panic. Don't need to be in the chair.
I didn't say anything.
Don't panic. You're a clown. You have nothing to do with this. I can't believe Flip allowed it. Hey yo, shut your ass up. I want to use the fucking bathroom. What you was doing? What you was saying? See, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you.
Yo, I didn't say nothing.
I can't fuck with you, bro. You can't do that, bro.
Oh, come on, stop. I didn't say nothing. Yo, listen.
I'm reading the comments.
One thing about don't panic, right? There's haters and there's lovers. Pause. There's motherfuckers that's gonna hate regardless of what. No matter what.
They're about to gang up with E Bokk, not fair. So now this is never mind, dirty African. What the fuck is going on? I went to go take a shit. And this is what happened?
So essentially, Breadman is just walking back on any point he's ever made.
No, you're dirty African.
That would be
You're a dirty African jellyfish.
So apparently now he loves Africa. Apparently apparently
there's no racist Africans. Apparently they really do love us. Apparently they don't be on no fuck shit. Apparently this nigga ain't been hating on me since I walked in the door. My nigga, you show us what you are.
He's never done a paid open mic, even though on live he says I exclusively do paid open mics.
That's a lie.
All this is
That's
just
a lie. You ain't showed no receipts, my G.
Weirdo
You
shit.
haven't showed no receipts. That's really caring.
Nor would
really
I.
Weirdo,
I don't
my
have
nigga.
any receipts
So
for
stop
you.
talking then.
E
You
Bokk,
just making shit up.
So wait.
Just making shit up, my nigga. Stop talking if you ain't gonna show no receipts.
Explain real quick one more time for me. Both, Brad. This for Brad. You said ADOS means descendants.
American descendants of slaves.
American descendants of slaves. What
Yes.
does that mean?
It's basically people who were brought here from Africa to America as slaves, and they have organized an organization in order to incur and secure reparations, many forms of reparations for those exact people, you know what I'm saying, that are still here, the descendants of those people.
And another reason why I say Breadman is choosing to define what he views as being black, letting white people define it, is because why would you think that captured Africans wouldn't be in Africans' business.
I never said
that. It just
that.
sounds stupid.
I never said that. You sound
It
dumb.
just
You
sounds
sound dumb that
dumb.
black people will come over here and go through what we went through and not want to fucking get up and fucking get reparation and get retribution. You sound dumb. You sound extra dumb to even question me.
That's your only concern.
You
on
sound
the
dumb
issue.
to even question
It's
me about
weird
it.
to act like you
it's
actually
not weird.
care about an issue when all you're really
My nigga,
you're
if
just
you're
out
not
for the
from,
money
if you're
grab.
not here, if you're not from here, respectfully,
actually
you look
care.
dumb. You sound racist. Now you sound like a white man.
What do you mean from here?
You talking like a white man.
What do you mean from here?
He's not. He don't have no rights to what the fuck he talking about.
What do you mean? What do you mean? But
His parents are from Africa. So the reparations that we're talking about, he would not have claim to. He's not an American descendant of a slave. Period.
Okay, so I get it.
Period.
So his parents were born in Africa and were enslaved, so they came here. Like that's what you're saying. Like,
He has no blood shed here in this country. Period. Not him, not his parents, not his grandparents, not his parents' parents. They just came over here.
Now I understand what you're saying.
It's for what happened on this country, in this land, American. The blood that was shed here.
I got it.
The slavery that happened here. The money that was brought in here. The come on, man. All this fucking money, man. All these fucking enterprises. All this shit that was built off of our backs here in America. That's what we talking about. The atrocities that happen here in America, we talking about holding these people responsible. Some of these motherfuckers are still alive. He don't know nothing about that. He don't care nothing about that. I do, though. He don't give a fuck about that. They just got over here. So, of course, he's going to look at me and laugh. He's going to chuckle. He's going to go take us all around the corner and say, African this and this, but what about this and what? You don't know shit. Shut the fuck up.
I know more
It's
than
not your
you.
bag. Apparently you don't. You tried to tell us that American slavery happened in Africa. You don't know shit. You literally said that, nigga.
When did I say?
Oh, my God. I'm gone, Flip. I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm out.
Cool. So,
I'm out.
so this nigga thinks that the receipt he read, Africa never received reparations for slavery. That's just easily provable as like fucking false. It's just because someone asks for a thing doesn't mean they receive it. What he showed was a petition that they had for something dealing with slavery. Then he read another receipt that had nothing to do with the first one, where it's like, oh, they received the word reparation is just that's commonly used. Like whenever someone is done wrong by a government and they have to pay money, they call that reparations. But it wasn't linked directly to slavery. He just said Africa got reparations. Was that reparations for a fucking hurricane that happened, a mudslide? What the fuck? Like this nigga is just wrong about what he's saying, and it's very narrow the definitions he's choosing to use, and he's letting white people define the terms of those definitions. Like, if the entirety of what you choose to feel is your blackness is just defined by who white people are going to give money to, then you're a lost black person. That's what I would call a coon. A nigga who lets himself be defined by white people. That's what I would call a coon. Someone who lets their blackness be defined by white people.
Your lip shaking when you said that because you know you're talking about yourself, nigga. Your lip quivering when you said the word
Your
coon.
hands have been
because
shaking
you're talking
since we
about
started.
yourself, bro. You're the only person up here talking against reparations, my nigga. That's the basis of coonery. You're the only person that got a problem with a person like myself standing up for people like myself. You said you hate people like me. You're a coon.
He explained.
And we don't fuck with you either. But don't sit up here and try to paint a picture like you, your mama, and your daddy ain't been feeling like this the whole fucking time. You was taught this shit as a baby and you can't get away from it. I know who you are. Now I'm finna get back to this nasty ass herpes on your lip because it's fucking killing me. And I also want to talk about these fucking 4 questions you claim you had about my sexuality. You thought I forgot, nigga. So now I want you to ask me to my face that you had so many questions about my sexuality, so many innuendos, because it seemed like you've been having a lot going on with sexuality in your fucking mouth, my G, but let's talk about it. I don't need no receipts. Let's go. Do you want to ask your questions?
I don't understand why someone who claims to be a part of a straight lives mattering would every single time they talk about straightness has to mention gay people. That's just weird behavior to me.
We'll wait on receipts. That's not factual.
I would ask, I've never seen you have a discussion that involves Straight Lives Matter that didn't have some gay stuff attached to it.
Is that your question?
No, my question would be, why can't gay kids get their cereal?
Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, Esther, I'm coming for you. This nigga did it. He said it. Lord have mercy. Esther, take me now. I can't do this shit, man. I can't fucking do it. This motherfucker just said, why can't gay kids have their cereal?
Kids gay.
So kids, 5-year-olds, 4-year-olds, and 3-year-olds have salacious sexual urges to be.
Yeah, that was the point. So
I'm asking you a question, sir. Are you saying that 3, 4, and 5-year-olds have salacious urges and they're aware of being with a man or a woman? That sounds like pedophilia activity to me, but I want you to make sense of that. Because if my 5-year-old, or my 4-year-old, or my 6-year-old, or my 7-year-old, or my 8-year-old, or my 9-year-old approach me off a fucking cereal box talking about sexual activity, sexual activity, or even without the cereal box, I'm gonna go to whoever's been watching my kid. I'm gonna go to their school. I'm gonna go to their coach. I'm gonna go to their babysitter and make sure that nobody has touched my kid. So what makes you believe that 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds should have salacious sexual pedophilia thoughts?
So what? And I remember the conversation when we originally had this, right? And yeah, Don't Panic was there. And I asked him, are there gay adults? He said yes. Are there gay children? Yeah, are there gay children, Breadman?
You said there were, bro. You just said
yes,
it 3 minutes ago.
I believe there are.
I disagree, and I'm asking you what makes you think. I'm gonna ask you the question again. You won't answer. Why do you think 3, 4, 5, 6-year-olds should be having sexual, salacious pedophilia? Oh my God.
That's weird. That's a little weird, bro.
Huh?
He asked me the question.
The fact that he's saying that they fucking gay is not weird?
It's crazy.
Come on, I'm done, bro. I can't do it. My bad, bro. My bad.
I'm not paying this nigga no attention. That nigga ain't saying nothing.
Let me work. Let me work.
What's going on here?
He asked that.
He's saying it.
No.
He's saying it.
He said, are they gay adults? You said, are they gay children?
He said it.
Nigga, you out of pocket and you making me, you.
All right, man.
That's what he said,
I don't give a fuck what he said, nigga.
No. You can't put that on us, though.
Stop saying us, nigga. We talking about me and you. Don't disrespect the show. You ain't gonna be talking out of turn, nigga.
Go ahead.
Respectfully, nigga, you gave me your word. Fuck the whole other shit.
You're right.
Let's talk about the word. You get me upset. I'm not even upset. This nigga. He don't mean nothing. He don't mean nothing, nigga. He don't mean nothing. He don't mean nothing. I give nigga shine, nigga. I made that nigga who he is. He means nothing to me. I'm mad at this nigga. Cause he's with my family. Respect what I say, nigga. That nigga mean nothing. That's just to me, nigga. I don't give a fuck about this. I do this shit for real, nigga. Pistols in the air, nigga. Let's talk about it. Stop getting me hype and respect what I say. That's why I'm mad, nigga. It seems like some bullshit. That's why I'm mad at you, nigga, not this nigga. Cause you won't stop. You making it seem like I'm bringing you the tag team, nigga. That's not what we here to do.
I gave you my words, son.
And you didn't go with your words, nigga. You bring my family.
The nigga brought up don't panic, son. What you want me to do, son? The nigga said don't panic.
It don't matter what he said. You my family. You wanna stop, huh?
You're right. I love you, boy. You right.
I love you too, but you can't do that, bro.
1,000%.
That's unfair.
I gave you my words.
That nigga can't care my shit. That nigga's making me look crazy like I'm setting him up. Y'all don't know how much time I get blamed for this shit, bro. Brad, no.
Set up the mic.
I believe it on E-Bokk. It's your fault, E-Bokk. See, look, you got me turned, then that flip got turned. See what happened, E-Bokk?
Nah, that's broken.
You bringing down the entire motherfucking joint, B. What's going on?
Yeah, but I'd like an answer to that question.
But how can you suggest know what? Go ahead.
Let-
I'm not gonna say between.
Let
you,
him
but
respond,
You know what?
yeah.
I'm gonna jump it. Go ahead.
I didn't say I don't stand on there being gay 5, 6, 7-year-olds having salacious pedophilia.
Can
thoughts.
kids be straight?
They're born straight.
So if they can be born straight, how come they can't be born gay?
Because it's natural. It's natural how you come out. So actually, when you come out as a child, you come out innocent. You're innocent. So meaning you're born straight because you have a penis or you have a vagina. That's all you know and that's all you have. So by science, by natural science, my G, you're straight. Now, as a child, if you're having thoughts about doing something with your innocence, E Bokk, something is happening to you. Something might have happened to you, respectfully. Something might be happening to you if you're having sexual, salacious thoughts as a toddler, as a child.
That's not what you said on the live. You said kids can't have a sexuality. Now you're saying they can be straight. They just can't be gay, which is a sexuality. So why would they be able to have a sexual preference, but one?
I just
but not
said
the
it's
other?
science. Meaning you have a penis, correct? You're born with a penis? Are we talking about kids that are already in transition? You want to take it into another conversation? There's a boy who has a natural science anatomy, a penis. If he becomes an adult, when he becomes an adult and he puts that penis inside of a little girl who has a vagina, when she grows up to be a woman, they're going to naturally make a baby without them even knowing anything about anything. It's called being innocent. As a child, you shouldn't have any thoughts about that. You're naturally straight because you can have a fucking baby, my nigga. That's called being straight, my G. It's called sexual intercourse, a man with a woman. Straight lives matter.
You can't say
It's called the natural order of things.
That's nasty.
It's called the natural order of things. And so if you have a child, if you were a child, and you thought about these things, you felt some type of way, I'm going to say my professional opinion, something was happening to you.
Apologize, E Bokk.
That's all I'm saying. Somebody was touching you.
Why would I apologize?
You ain't got to apologize.
Gay kids have this cereal, bro.
Gay kids exist.
What are you suggesting? Hold on,
You guys disagree that gay kids exist.
Does a gay 5-year-old exist, kinfolk?
Yeah, gay 5-year-olds exist.
So a gay 5-year-old is having salacious...
E Bokk, so you saying that a gay 5-year-old has intentions on sucking dick? A gay boy 5-year-old has intentions on sucking dick and getting fucked in his ass? That's homosexual. That's what make niggas gay. You can think about wanting a fucking man all you want, up to you. But if you don't act upon it, my nigga, and you got a straight woman or you got a woman, you're not gay. You're heterosexual. A gay child does not exist.
Is it
a
straight?
Child only cares about food, changing a fucking diaper,
Is a
and
straight
playing with toys.
Is a straight 5-year-old thinking about fucking a pussy? No.
E Bokk.
No, right?
E Bokk, but
no,
hold on,
right?
you made the claim that a gay child have this cereal. I'm not making a claim that a straight kid have this cereal.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
A child is a child.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Kinfolk.
The reason you're saying no is because you're not listening.
I heard you.
A straight child, like sexuality, there's levels to sexuality, right? There are thoughts and actions. Those are two different things, right? And there are different thoughts, there are different actions. A child should never, absolutely, is innocent, should never engage in any of that and never even have a child shouldn't even have enough information to know what the sexual acts are.
Thank you.
A gay kid have the, oh, wait, time out. You contradict yourself.
Thank
I'm
you.
not contradicting.
Say lives matter. Thank you.
You said that.
But what I'm saying is there are elements to sexuality that have nothing to do with the actions, the physical actions that adults partake in, right?
No, you're talking about
Like having a crush as a boy, as a straight boy, like we all have, that's a straight thing, right? Thinking a girl is pretty, that's a straight action, right? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Between a child
and when you can't answer
and
the question,
or a boy.
there's a reason
At a
why
certain
you can't
age,
answer the
You start
question.
thinking about that. That's called puberty, my
So
guy.
are you saying?
I'm talking about before puberty.
Child exists.
I'm talking about
I didn't say
before puberty.
Listen, E Bokk. I never made the statement that a straight child have this stereo. A child is a child to me, right? I removed the title of gay and straight. A child is a child. right?
Exactly.
But you specifically said let a
want
gay
that cereal.
child have this cereal. And then the logic you use, are they gay adults? I said, of course there are. Then you said, are they gay children? I said, hell fucking no. That was your argument, my guy.
And
Give him some water, JR.
What was Breadman's
Hey,
argument
yo!
after you said that?
What?
What was Breadman's argument?
I'm not Breadman.
Did you
said
did-
don't pedal that
so you heard him
Children
talk.
are
Did you
naturally
hear him
straight.
talk?
When a boy is born
Now
as
you
a
don't hear
boy,
anything.
a boy
No,
is
I
born.
didn't hear no
A
Breadman
boy.
have this
I say it again. A boy is born. A boy is born as a boy. A girl is born as a girl. If they grow up as born and they come together and they will have a baby, they're born naturally straight.
Breadman said children didn't have a sexuality. Now he's saying children can be straight. That's a different argument.
I'm saying they're naturally straight. It's a natural order of things.
Hold on, wait, time out.
It's the natural
Breadman was
order of
saying
things.
that kids were neither gay
It's the
or
natural
straight.
order
Kids
of
are
things.
born. Oh, wait, listen.
You don't get it.
Kids are born male or female.
Absolutely.
It's called the perpetuity of the human race.
No doubt.
Right?
You know
understand
science,
this.
right?
There's an assumption. Oh, wait, tell me, listen. There's an assumption, right, that if you're born male or female, that you will continue on that path, right? Now, for you to become gay, that's a deviation from the way you are born, from what you are intended. That's a deviation. Gay children, you can safely say that children are born on a straight path, not deviating from that path. Becoming gay, messing with man on man, messing with animals, messing with pedophilia, that's a deviation from what you are born. That's how we created, kinfolk.
Absolutely.
All right, then, so what are you saying? He's saying children are born straight? That's 100% affirmative.
He wasn't saying that on the live, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh my God! This
And
dude
what you're
is
saying is you don't
killing me,
remember
bro.
what Breadman said. I remember what Breadman
We listen
said.
to what you saying. though.
So it's like you niggas ain't.
Hey, respectfully, we finished. Hey yo, I just got a DM from about a guy named Swayze TV who is streaming this.
Get the fuck out of here.
Swayze TV.
I know Swayze. Swayze was streaming it?
Swayze TV, you will be blocked from my platform once I find your Instagram. I just got a DM. Let me repeat. Swayze TV is streaming your Patreon. First and foremost, let me get you up out of my YouTube respectfully. I think that you know it's extremely disrespectful to do that, to not respect the platform, especially when your man is up here. And you will be blocked from anything. Make sure you have another YouTube and shit like that so you can see me. But we wish the best for you and your future endeavors, that you can't respect it. Also, Swayze, you may eat a dick. You can eat a dick, respectfully. So let me find your name. For even disrespecting my business like that. Somebody said Bread knew he was doing that. I don't believe that. Bread is right here. Bread is right here. I haven't seen Bread communicate with anybody where he give them results. So please don't paint that narrative. Give me a second. JR, do you see that name up there, JR, on my computer? Do you see that name up there?
Yeah, I see it.
Let me get this nigga the fuck up out of here. Swayze, take care of yourself. Hide this user from this channel. God bless you, Swayze. Anyway, thank you. Mic broke. I'll see you guys.
You want to hold my hand up, bro?
No,
You got a belt back there for me? Like, can I get that wrestling belt?
We'll see you at the 21st. August 21st is going down. The live show. Make sure you there, you tune in, and you respect what's going on. And sorry.
E Bokk started off strong, though. E Bokk started off strong.
No duh. Look. Breadman today loves Africans. He does paid open. I mean, look, he gets paid to perform for his comedy. Like, this nigga's done a complete 180.
That sounds good. I want to say this, though, on a serious note, to Flip, and I want to say this while you're here. I had people contact me behind the scenes, and I hope it shows my character, and I'm having faith in Flip's character. You see, Flip, people were concerned behind the scenes that if I came up here and I banged too hard on E Bokk, because he is an intricate part, to running the studio, that it can possibly hinder things that I may want to do or try to do with you in the future.
Let's talk about King True.
No, I haven't said no names. I'm not saying. So I'm. They don't want me to talk.
What King True said?
That they want to do a show together. So he warned Breadman about
King True don't have
potentially
a right to
fucking that up.
King True don't have a right to do that.
No,
And
I'm saying that's why he would warn Breadman.
That's my concern, though. That's my concern.
Show where? Here?
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm talking about my concern about his hate. I don't know what he's talking about.
Here? No, I'm asking a show here. I'm asking.
More hate, bro. That's what he do. That's what he do. He don't stop.
Yeah,
I'm asking.
I didn't do it.
Is it a show here, or how would you do it?
I don't know.
Is it a show here? Yes or no? Because if it's a show here, you have to get along with this nigga. I wouldn't be here. You can record here as long as he's fine with it.
So you're speaking. So again, what I was saying was people are concerned.
King True was concerned. Yes.
People, no more than King True. People.
King True's the only one because he worked. Nobody else can be concerned because King True's the only one that dealt with me on a level of working here and a level of static. He's the only one that would know that. Nobody else. You don't speak to Lansky and them niggas. You don't speak to Shampoo. They don't fuck with you. You don't speak to Space Ghost.
They was worried about me.
Space Ghost and Shampoo was?
They was even worried about the 21st. No, just a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
what about the 21st?
Don't go up there and fuck up your opportunity. That's all I was trying to say.
Everybody should not fuck up their opportunity.
Right.
You seen 3 niggas get kicked off the opportunity. How they talk. You stayed out of Dodge. Any person with common sense based off of a character, I'm drunk with power, nigga. You offend me the wrong way. I'm like McDonald's. You're not gonna be working for me and disrespect me. Respectfully. So that's how I move. Mm-hmm. Anybody who work with me would know that. That nigga, stay out of his way because your character is going to offend him because you're going to say something. You're going to involve me. You're going to say y'all niggas. You're going to do the little pointing. And he's going to get offended because of his background. And he's going to pull the rug from under you. Would I do it? Yes. That's my character. I am demanding respect. I gave too much niggas opportunities and they fucked it up. So if you want opportunity, unless I disrespect you as a man, then you come at me like King True did when I met up with him at the airport. I told him suck my dick on the phone. I said, where you at? He told me that, and we met up. That's why he's back up here, because I started. I disrespected him. But if you're going to involve me and acting, tell him the story and involve Queen's flip name, then you're going to have a problem. So if you leave me alone, leave me out of it, if you don't do in your windows like, oh, man, these niggas on these platforms or these niggas letting these niggas up here, leave me alone. Just do your thing like everybody else. Anybody that involves me, he don't involve me. He don't involve me. Anyone that involves me in a story that brings me up and I feel it disrespectful, I am going to remove my opportunity from them. Yes. So if to answer your question, the 21st, you ain't do nothing. You've been minding your fucking business. You came up here working. You came up here doing your thing. I have no issue. But if you involve me, if you look my direction, because what's that called? That's called? That's called. We seen it all in the Roman movies. We seen the opportunity where niggas stay in the wind and he sees the opportunity to go. I'm not gonna let that opportunity go. As soon as I feel inclination, let me tell you something, and I'm gonna keep it real. Respectfully, the Ms. Jones argument didn't really start with Nicole. It started the night before because she was telling me about your name, and I got upset at her on the phone. And I got upset at her because she was just telling me I need to be careful with certain things and she was looking out. And my thing is, I told her, and I'm going to say this in front of everybody, I'm in control. This nigga has nothing that, these niggas ain't close to me. There's nothing that he can do, respectfully to you and your movement, that can bring me down. He doesn't know how I operate. He doesn't know anything about me. That's what I had to tell, and I got upset. I'm going to get upset at anybody that questions what I'm doing for Breadman, whether it's Ms. Jones, the only person that can say something that minds her business is my mom. Whomever. Don't tell me what to do, don't ask me. I do what I want, how I want to. Now, if any nigga bring my name up in their storyline as me as the head, as me as the producer, I will get offended and I will remove them. As we seen the 3 people, one person I really like. He said some things that I didn't like. When he got upset, I thought that was very distasteful, but to each his own, he was defending himself. When niggas say, yo, you nigga mad because I ain't doing the stupid show, when you say things like that, that means that there's no respect there. So that's why. The other one was invasive, and another one was just... So what I'm saying is that your opportunity, you did whatever you did. Anybody that can say anything, King True, if he told you that he's speaking from experience, King True is speaking from experience. You got to understand, when you come into somebody's home, you got to respect their formula. Once you leave me out of it, I'm fine. If I disrespect you as a man, come at me, nigga. I'm not exempt from coming at me. I hope y'all paying attention. I'm not. Trevor Queensflip Robinson is not exempt from anyone checking him. If I disrespect this man as a man or him, come at me. Nigga, you disrespect you, I'm a man. I will respect you, nigga. I'll get mad then, but I'll think about it like, damn, I was wrong. And I'll shake your hand after and I'll apologize if I'm wrong. But if you want to use me as a theory because I'm such high on the ladder and I'm laughing at somebody's jokes and I cam them up to throw at me, I'm not going to allow that from nobody. So all y'all niggas pay attention, and if it doesn't apply, let it fly. So that's why. So if regarding a show, if you have a plan to do a show, you can utilize my. I don't give a fuck because the nigga that's using us in the studio, the only nigga that can say no, you have my yes, unless you're bringing an engineer, but then they gotta pay me extra. You have my yes, unless this nigga say I'm fine with it. If you're talking about a show, if King True say yo, I want to come down here once a week. Or twice a month to do a show together, I am fine. I don't give a fuck. As long as you don't do what Shampoo did and I have to get called from my YouTube fans, like, yo, this nigga's talking about some crazy shit and I have to, you'll do what Chris Kidd did where I had to meet up with him and take a pistol from him. Everybody gets violated for doing the same thing. I have no picks. Whether it's you, whether it's Shampoo, whether it's anybody, if you violate my rules up here, where it's no pedophilia, which you don't do, which is no crazy thing. Nigga talk about Chris Kidd said he put ice in the baby diapers, and I got a call and I lost a sponsor for that. So he said he liked to put ice in, and that's how me and Space Ghost fell out. So that's what I'm saying. So I don't give a fuck about you doing a show. Y'all did this shit. You talked to this nigga behind the scenes, and that's it. I don't think that's it. As long as niggas paying their bread, I don't give a fuck. To answer your question, so anybody who's worried, they don't need to be worried too much.
Now we know what you do, engineer.
Respectfully. He's the nigga that makes the decision as far as
you know what you do, engineer. Yo, Breadman, what do I do?
Yeah, you didn't know.
Engineer.
You mind if I get my drops in?
I caught it, E Bokk.
Hey yo, hope y'all enjoyed the interrogation room.
Now you're gonna get a million.
I can't wait to see the footage. I can't wait to read the comments. Me personally, I think it was a bloody 3-0. Non-debatable.
I give it an honest 2-1.
This nigga is not the nigga who's been camming up on all these lives. This nigga supports Africa. This nigga is a paid comedian.
So the film,
nigga thinks that children can be born straight. See, and that's why I thought that I was like, yo, Breadman, if you weren't born straight, then you're suspect to me. That's because you said kids can't have a sexuality. You changed that statement. Now you're saying that kids can be born straight.
Again, I guess you want to.
So the nigga talking today is not the nigga who's talking.
No. You were the big fail, nigga.
Hey, this how you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, you do care.
I really don't.
You versus Big Phil. Are you with it or not?
Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the nigga I know.
So I don't know if E Bokk is trying to restart the interrogation room. I know that happens a lot when niggas get their ass whooped. They be like, run it back. Let's run it back, school. Run it back, school. I just wanna say, look. Big Coach, the film don't lie.
I just want to know.
The film don't lie. The film don't lie. Hey,
am I still gonna be tagged in shit?
Let me finish. Nah.
Are you still gonna have photos of me on your phones and laptops?
Don't come on my live no more. That's my live. That's my live no more. That's my live.
Would you film a show for him?
Now let's get to it.
I would need to get to the bottom of like the whole Chi Ali and all those rather weird.
So you need to have a problem. Hold on, wait. Don't go ahead. Wait. Pay attention. Think of the play.
Yeah.
Think of the play. So in order for you to film a show for him, what would you need to have understanding on certain things?
A clear understanding, and then on top of that, clear caveats and like conditions to where if the show goes on, what will make the show not go on. Clear cut what behaviors will and will not be accepted moving forward.
That's fair.
Respect. Shout out to him. That's man shit right there.
That's fair. Hey man, y'all be sure y'all stay tuned. Y'all follow. We'll see if it go down. You feel me? I made it past this part. Now we gotta now I gotta go into the 21st, man. But be sure to subscribe to Breadman TV, man. I'm working hard. I'm putting it all on the fucking line, man. You feel me? So subscribe to my.
Crazy man. If you was streaming that shit, bro, that was foul, homie.
Subscribe to my.
That's what some G shit.
Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube page. Do that for me. Feel free to cash app $Breadman281. That's $Breadman281. If you don't have a cash app, feel free to PayPal Bread Daily 832. That's Bread Daily 832. Bread Gang, salute. I love y'all. Can't wait to get back live and talk about this shit. Straight lives matter. You feel me? And that's what it is, man. We up. We up.
Peace on me, E Bokk. I got you.
Am I still going to be mentioning these lives? Because this is the thing, right? When you talk about me, it's just weird, bro. Are you like if you feel like you won, are you satisfied? Do you still need to talk about me?
The fight is over. The interrogation room is over. I never bet a nigga.
No.
I'm like money. I'm like Money Floyd Mayweather, my nigga. Money made. I'm on to the next. I got the 21st, my nigga.
So good. There's no reason why anyone's gonna be
Buddy made, baby.
So I shouldn't expect any tag.
I was my old man. I'll be like, Daddy, where my brush? I was my old man. Could come through there right now. So I tell him, hey, brush my hair.
I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to you.
Like,
so then I shouldn't expect any tags and posts, right?
You want me to block you?
Whatever you got to do to control yourself.
I'm good, my nigga. We had an interrogation room. It's called working and promoting. We don't have another interrogation room.
Listen to what I'm saying.
The word is no. I don't fuck with you. I don't. Okay.
So there's no reason why I should get a video of you
Karen.
talking about
Karen.
me.
Don't come on my live. You were in my live. The receipts I showed. This is you
I
on my live.
I can do that for you.
Okay, so don't worry about it.
What I'm asking is something you could do for me.
You don't have to worry about it if you don't come on my live. These were the receipts where you were on my live personally. So if you don't come on there, you ain't got to worry about it, big boy.
I just feel like, and I'm not against it. Shout out to the people because I said some comments, a lot of comments over 300, over 400 actually.
What'd they say, Phil?
Big Phil saying that you said nothing but a word, signed the contract. Big Phil.
Oh, Big Phil.
Oh my God, what my mom is calling? Hello.
Hello, Big Phil.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, sorry for calling.
What happened?
I think this show is amazing, but I think since we promised some of the callers that they could call in and ask questions, I wanted to call in and ask a question, so I said, let me try.
No, you can't ask a question on the show.
Can we have at least 10 minutes of asking questions, because this was hot. I mean, this
was
wow. Amazing. I'm serious. Congrats to E Bokk. Congrats to Breadman. I know Flip the script. Let me tell you something. Somebody in the comment like an hour and a half ago says, I'm waiting for Flip to flip the script.
Right on cue.
Flipped it, so. All due respect to my son, I have to give it up. He's 100% right. He doesn't like people telling him anything. Everything he says is the truth, including his mother. But when we come at him with our advice, we do it lovingly. But we need to know when to step back. That's including everybody who's close to him. When to step away from him and give him the advice. When he's ready, he'll hear it. When he's not, he's not. So everything he says is correct. However, I was wondering if we could have at least 10 minutes to ask these guys questions, because this was amazing.
That's Mama Love.
And that's why I wanted to
Hey, Mama Love.
And see if that could happen for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it could.
That's what everybody's asking on the live. So with all due respect, we promise you know you always keep your word. I know you were ticked, but you always keep your word. Let's give them what they want for 10 minutes. We got 400 people commenting, acting, being all invested. Let's have some questions, some calls, if you don't mind.
I don't.
Can I ask my question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Breadman, I love you dearly. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
First of all, and panic. First of all, this ain't your interrogation, so you shouldn't even have comment on it. If I was Flip, I would have kicked your ass out a long time ago. With all due respect.
My apologies, Mom.
You know, Don't Panic is the guy. You know, Don't Panic is the guy that used to live in it, be around the neighborhood with the one that knew me when I was younger.
I know. When you told me he was family, that's the only time I calmed down. Because wait a minute, I'm like, yo, Flip. You said he was family. He's like family. I'm like, okay, so it must be somebody that you know for a long time, because you would have bodied him and kicked him out if it wasn't that.
No, but no, he know the fan. I'm talking about when we lived on 93rd. You're not paying attention.
That's what I'm saying. I know he has to really be old school. I don't remember him, but he has to be old school for him to get away with what he got away with. I'm just saying, as your mom, if I was there.
All right, thank you.
My bad, Mom.
He said he apologized. He apologized.
Okay, that's fine. But you because of what you did, it hyped it up even more. So I kind of like it, but didn't like it. So I give it up to you, because you may flip the script. So I'm good. My question is for both of you guys. Okay, I'm an advocate for all for equal rights, gay rights, and everything. I think, and I could be wrong with what E Bokk. I think this is what I interpret what E Bokk is saying, and I could be wrong. It's not that E Bokk is saying that young babies and kids have gay sexualities, but as parents. where anybody says we can tell. You can tell when you have a young child about maybe not even 2 or 3 years old, maybe that's pushing it, but around 5, 6 years old. When certain girls, they will go, they don't want to wear a dress, right? Or a little boy would want to wear a dress, or they would want to wear pink, or they would want to look like their mother, so they would want their hair to be braided. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to turn gay.
That's exactly where I was trying to go with Breadman.
Of parents. Maybe it's a fear of parents. When you see your child is going a certain way, that you start wondering. So when you say that it cannot be told that a child cannot have these type of tendencies as a young child, I disagree. So I'm asking you guys exactly what you meant when you say clearly that a young kid, a young child, and I'm not talking about elementary, I'm talking about 5 or 6 years old, that there's no way, this is what I'm hearing to tell whether they could be gay or not. That's my question.
You want to go first?
I would love to go first because she's speaking to exactly where I was going, is that as a parent, even as a child once myself, you can remember having little crushes on girls and having things, but I never had sex, and I never even had sexual thoughts. I never thought about fucking, but I remember thinking women were pretty. I remember that. So when Bread told me on a live that he didn't think kids could be gay or straight, like have zero sexuality, like they're asexual, that made me question, like, wait, how do you as a person who was a child not remember those moments to yourself? And that's when I started questioning your sexuality, because I was like, as a parent, or even as someone who was a kid themselves, you didn't grow up straight.
Watch the language though, fellas. Mama love them.
I left out the whole conversation with you and Halo and Pagan, bro. I was gonna let you make it, my nigga. But if you want to question people's sexuality, we can get back to the interrogation room.
You now are telling me that you don't believe.
I don't care about your sexuality.
You feel like kids can be born straight.
I don't know why you so worried about mine. We're talking about babies. So let me answer her question, because the question that she asked had nothing to do with Breadman's sexuality. So I'm going to respectfully give it another shot and answer Queen Flip's mother's question, if it's okay. Now, what I'm saying is, the reason I say I don't believe that the kids can be gay or straight, first of all, being straight is a natural. Let me finish. Being straight is a natural.
You said you believe kids can be straight.
Being straight is a natural order thing. So when a baby is born, a baby girl is born. When that baby grows up to be a woman, she can have a baby. When the boy grows, as he's born, when he grows up, he can create a baby with that woman. That's the natural order of things. Now, here's my issue. When I hear E Bokk say, why can't your kids have the gay cereal, right? We're straight. Oh, my God, that's a lie. When straight lives matter stands against when we
why can't gay kids have gay cereal?
There we go. So that's what he said. So straight lives matter. We stand against that, because just as if a 5-year-old child was to come and ask me about straight sex, I'm not going to take that child and give them condoms and give them a pamphlet and tape it to the back of their cereal so they can learn how to have sex respectfully, ma'am. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with the LGBT community. And I feel like it's going a little bit farther. It's almost pedophile-ish when you then take the kid that's asking natural questions, right? And instead of shielding them and protecting the kid, you tarnish their innocence. They're not supposed to be worried about that. They're not supposed to be caring about that. So what, they want to play with other toys or do, those are characteristics. Now when you start trying to educate the baby that you can have a ding-a-ling if you want to, or you can chop it off if you want to. This is how you touch yourself, and it's okay. These are the type of things that's going on with the babies, and straight lives matter. We don't stand for that. We feel like that's robbing babies of their innocence. And if it was a baby asking about straight sex, I would feel the same way. Who's touching my baby? Point blank, period. We have to protect our kids. Straight lives matter.
Okay, so I'm gonna get off the call. That was great. I think that you have some great points, and I think E Bokk has some great points. But my thing is, I think that you guys are putting grown-up thoughts into children's minds. You guys are thinking that because people want to see rainbows, because kids want to play with pink dresses, boys want to wear dresses, so you think that people out there putting sexual ideas on young kids when a lot of people are not doing it. All they're doing is now, the same thing that you're saying is what everybody else is saying. Let a kid be a kid, whatever it is, but know what a kid tendency is. That doesn't mean that we are here teaching kids, oh, you have to be gay or not. Everybody's just saying, just accept a kid who it is.
Well,
if the kid want to wear pink, let the kids wear pink. If the kids want to wear rainbow, let the kids wear rainbows. You guys are, in my opinion, are associating the fact that because people want kids to be kids, that they are enforcing this idea that, oh, you have to accept rainbow because you have to respect gay rights. That's not. I don't think that's what people are saying. People are just saying, let kids be kids. If they want to wear pink, if they want to have rainbow, just let it be. Just accept everybody is. I think everybody's on the same page. It's just people are seeing the argument differently.
Well,
for giving me the opportunity to ask the question and talk flip, you guys really did an amazing job. You got me here for 3 hours.
Hold on. Next time.
An opportunity to call in, to ask additional questions, flip. I love you dearly. You rock, my love. I love you. You know how I feel about you. I'm about to hang up. Thank you so much for allowing me to answer the question.
I love you too,
I'm about to tell her.
Thank you.
Hey, next time y'all go down the cereal aisle, I want you to grab the latest edition of the Kellogg's Frosting Flakes. It's gonna have all your favorite characters on the back of that box, and they're telling you, it says support the LBGT community. Right. Then it goes on with a whole diatribe of educating the babies on how to support the community, and it tells you where to find more educational facts on that community. How can a 5-year-old support the LBGT community when they don't have no job?
Big Phil?
Yeah, I hear they called for a Goliath.
Let me back up.
The battle of intellects for some OGs, so to speak. You hear me? I look forward to it. Don't panic. My iron sharpens iron. Mine will clash with mine, and we will come to one accord at the end of it. But yeah, I heard my name mentioned. I had to get on here. I believe it was.
I think
good.
So shut up. You think you slick?
Pretty good.
But, I'm here.
Awesome.
I ain't going nowhere. Hey, yo, Big Phil, I fuck with you. I ain't really got no problems with you. But if Flip say you want to do a interrogation room with me, I'm here, son. Ain't no thing.
I'm with it.
I saw a comment. That's why.
Oh, Flip saw a comment.
I saw Big Phil.
Because I know what comedy you talking about.
Don't say it. Say that for later. That's why I did that.
Ooh, I wonder what he said.
Save it for the interrogation room, Phil. You ain't got to show me now. I like the element of surprise.
I felt it was unfair that he was up in there, you know what I'm saying, double teaming Bokk.
Nah, welcome to double team.
Flip left out, kept going.
Hey, yo.
I'm man enough to repeat anything I say type or what to call it. I felt as though E Bokk, I don't know how tall you are, but he's a big dude. He can handle his own. Breadman grown. He can handle his own, doing 500 to 1,200 push-ups.
Hey, yo, Phil. Hold on, Phil. Hey, yo, he threw shots at me first. I was quiet, bro.
That's my thing. I'm sorry, bro.
E Bokk threw shots at me.
Appreciate you, bro.
You missed it. Hold on, you might have went on the bathroom break. He threw shots at me, Phil. Come on, man.
It wasn't the time or the place for the
He said, E Bokk said, yo, I don't like people like Breadman and his supporters. And look directly in my eyes.
That was crazy.
You didn't catch it because I'm on the sideline.
I thought you were talking about something else.
Oh, yeah, don't panic. I'm like, yo, I was quiet. I was off his ass. Pause. He threw the right shots.
You got wisdom. You got wisdom in your ears. You're supposed to hold that. And then maybe it would have been you and E Bokk up there or whatever. But I believe it would make for great conversation.
Breadman abandoned every single belief he had. This shit was crazy.
I'm close to 50.
Listen,
I ain't there yet.
How did you like it? How did you like it?
You have to.
Big Phil, how did you like it?
Oh, I loved it. I wish it could have went on a little bit further to be 100, but I liked it.
How to take notes?
Can't have everything. Sometimes you got to spoon feed folks and then let them get a little bit more later. So that's what the 21st is about. Yes, indeed.
21st gonna be dope, man.
Big Phil, did I get too crazy?
E Bokk started out strong.
You did what you're supposed to do. Bokk did what he's supposed to do.
I ended the strongest. This nigga is supposed to represent Straight Lives Matter. and he keeps switching his stance on what it straight is.
You can keep going after the kids if you want. We're gonna keep protecting the babies.
And you know what you've done for the interrogation room.
Thank you, Phil. Appreciate you. Salute.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting.
How big, Phil?
I said I'm gonna see you.
I'll be waiting on you, Phil. Pause.
I'm too big to float like a butterfly, but I sound like a rhino.
All right, Phil. All right, baby. All
right, big Phil.
It wasn't that. ADOS and the kids got you.
ADOS is... Breadman admitted himself he didn't care about ADOS until money was attached to it.
You said that, bro. The film
got
don't
you.
lie,
No
man.
one
You just said it didn't exist before a couple years ago.
But you just said I didn't care about it.
You didn't care.
Those are
It's
two
existed for
different
it's existed for
6 4 6 7 5
many
6 5 0 8
years.
0. I gotta get him out of here.
Look,
Descendants of slaves
No,
has existed since descendants of slaves.
You're just making stuff
Well,
up.
you haven't identified as such until money got attached to
doing the same thing.
it. So this
The film don't
nigga,
lie, though. The film don't lie.
basically.
You can say what you want.
So when people match this film up to the clips of you on your lives and just the
Come on,
inconsistencies,
they can go to my story right now. You already getting bodied. I got a story up right now. Hey, but do
I
me
have
one
a
more
question.
favor.
Yo,
No, hold on.
just
Yo,
please
can I have
don't
one more
tag
favor?
me.
Yo, I have a question, Flip. I have a question.
Do this for me, Ebot, real quick. Do this for me. Walk up to the camera and just look in the camera. Just do a close up. What's up, y'all? Straight Lives Matter. I want you to come up here. Can you do this real quick? Straight Lives Matter. Let me go to any other camera and do that real quick. No, real talk. Oh man, come on, it's supposed to be an entertainer.
I have a question. Because
I want Ebot.
they take too long to call. Yo, hold on, bro. Let me ask you one question. Right? The call taking too long. My question is for Ebot, right? Ebot.
That's the mic.
They can hear these hot mics everywhere. Ebot, right? You said you lied to Brett about your comedy, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Because you don't want people like him patronizing.
Yeah.
But you came up on his live. You patronized him.
Yeah.
Yo.
Who this?
What's up, Flip?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Hey, yo, Flip, this is Muff. No bullshit. They clipped my page, and niggas tried to really violate me.
I came on his live to apologize.
Who's who?
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's Muff.
Who's
Look at the video.
Muffy?
It says you're not funny, you're not funny, you're not funny over and over,
Yeah.
and all kind of other
Yeah,
crazy
Muffy,
shit.
hurry up, man.
I apologize that you offended by the fact that I don't find you funny.
Okay.
Yeah, Muff.
Like,
Yo, not for nothing.
Came on his live
Say,
twice
Don't panic.
to apologize
you
twice.
You have no parts on saying nothing because you have no intellect. Respect.
oh shit.
What?
Ebot,
Watch your fucking mouth when you talking to me.
What the
Who
fuck
you think you
is going
talking to? You stupid?
articulate what you really want to say very clear for everybody to understand. Breadman, you're a fucking joke. And technically, they clipped my page, but I'm going to be there the 21st to check you, nigga. Because everything that you say is a fucking joke. And you're right, you are a fucking comedian. You're just not fucking funny. I didn't find anything you said about kids funny because I'm a parent. And I don't know if you have kids, but that's offensive to say.
What's she talking
Not
about?
only that, you talked about fucking Africans, nigga, as a whole.
No. He loves Africans now.
Like everybody else. But I'm gonna see you on the 21st, Breadman. Respectfully, my shit was clipped. I'm gonna tune back the fucking.
So you're gonna come as a 21st as a white lady saying nigga, yes? Damn, she left. She left. Hey, be looking for a white lady screaming nigga.
Since day one, Brett was an op, right?
No.
Hold on.
How you take another call?
Hold on. From the beginning, when Leah and Nicole was here, you gave a negative dissertation about Breadman.
All right, Flip.
That happened before the live. So my only question for you is, why lie to somebody because you didn't want them to patronize you? But you know, Brett is an op. He's not patronize you. So what's the point of lying?
This Queen Flip. Interrogation room, the next one.
Send me for the live.
Cash App $, Breadman 281. Cash App $, Breadman 281. Cash App $. Hey, pay attention.
Nah, I like that.
It's cool.
Man.
It's
Come
cool.
on, Ebot,
It's
man.
cool.
It's love, man. It's
No.
entertainment,
I like this. You remember? Hey, what's that nigga now when they lost the championship when Isaiah Thomas ran off the court when they lost the championship? Look at Isaiah when the nigga walked off with his head down. Michael Jordan.
Tough, man.
Michael Jordan got his head out. That's what I do. all right, Isaiah. They gonna remember you in history, a sore loser. They gonna be like, why he walked off the floor? He about just walked off the floor. Sore fucking loser. Salute, man. I appreciate the opportunity, man. Again, man. Appreciate that, man. All right, this ain't a classic, man. Thank you, man. Thank you.